Miami ain't Florida. Miami, you know what I'm saying? Miami's something totally different, man. You know what I'm saying? We outcast to the whole Florida, so we just like, I look at us like a little island. What they say it is, Wall Street South.
I always been loyalty. I always been loyalty. That's 5 here right now. Something go down, I'm with it. I ain't gonna leave you hanging. You got your friend, he turn his back on you. You can't live like that. You go together. You come back.
Yo, check this out. Chief Hall Podcast is growing fast, and now we're offering promo ads for businesses that want to connect with our audience. From host-read shout-outs and video ads to social media posts across YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok, we'll make sure your brand gets seen and heard. And if you've got a local business or service, this is the perfect way to get in front of real people who support what they hear on this show. So hit us up and let's work together. Contact us at chiefhallpodcast@gmail.com.
Well, let's jump straight into it. I want to go through your childhood. Like, tell me about your childhood growing up, like before high school.
Oh shit.
I live when we,
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, well, from growing up, okay, well, you know, I'm born, you know, I'm born and raised in Liberty Square Housing Project, the first project built for blacks. Yeah, the first Liberty City Square, that one of the first project built for the blacks in the South, and that was in the 1920s. And we left there. I left there. I went to home. Elementary school in first grade. When I got to second grade, we moved by Miami-Dade, North Campus, by 104. And I left there. I went to home. I went to Miami Park and Leon. I went to Rescue. Senior high school. I went to Edison for a minute. I left Edison and went to Central. And I left Central and went to the MAC next door. And growing up, I've been a boys' school. You know, I was kind of like street. I've been in the streets since I was 9. You know, my parents. See, what happened was, my parents they broke up. You know, when you got your mom and your dad, you one break up, and it's kind of tough for the kids. You know, married, but my daddy went to prison. Mama got a boyfriend, new husband. You know how kids did. They don't like no, you know, individuals. That basically a lot of kids probably took that fact. When the mom and daddy raised up, they married and they break up. One feel this way, one feel that way. But other than that, I thought I was pretty good, you know, in school. But one thing about me, I always been loyalty. I always been loyalty. Just like right now, if we in here now, us 5 here right now. If something go down, I'm with it. Yeah, I ain't gonna leave you hanging. You know, like you go somewhere, and some happen. You got who you thought your friend, he turned his back on you. You know, you can't live like that. You know, you go somewhere, you go together. You come back together.
What about you?
Shit, I was tough. You know, coming up, you know what I'm saying? I went to Edison. We was out there. We went to Edison a little bit riding together. That's when all the little kids was snatching pocketbooks and robbing and stealing, and we went through that little phase there. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I was a good athlete, so I went to Edison. I was wrestling, so when I would get to the senior high from the junior high, I wind up getting in trouble. And then I went to MacArthur, and then I went to American High, and I finished at American High. But yeah, you know, I came up in the project graveyard. I came up on 15th. We moved to the graveyard. I'm around all kind of little bad kids, and you know, that's just what it was back then. You know.
Well, you did mention that the project home in Liberty City was one of the first that was built back in the 1920s. Like, segregation was like real bad down south of Miami at that time?
Yeah, you know, they had a wall. They had a wall, just like my book. My book, if a person get my book, it's a good read, and then it got history about Miami. It got history, and then I think that's a hell of a book. You read that book, you learn something. Like any book you get, you're gonna learn something anyway. So like Booker T. Rogers said, any book you pick up, you're gonna learn something. But really, you know, when I think back when I was young, I did a lot of stuff was kind of, you know, a little tough, but that's the way how life present me. And I look back right now, I could have been a pro boxer. I could have been a pro boxer because I'm good with my hands. You hear me?
Can you throw him, boss?
I throw him, not either hand. I throw either hand.
Either hand they gonna drop. If they gonna drop, they gonna drop. They gonna drop, boss.
Yeah. I remember I first cut the Ike, and I told him, I said, hey, man, you know, I don't play now. He say I told him around the house. He said, well, you know what, take care of your business. And you know, when Ike see me do it a couple of times, he said, man, you handle your business. You know, I'm like, you know, hey, but I respect people. But you know, mother got a line. I put him in a place. You know,
Big boss.
Yeah. I put him in a place, even in prison. Hey, you know something too?
Little man.
Hey, you know something too?
Goddamn
I
boss.
say, you know something too? I save a lot of people all my life. You know, I save a lot of people. In the streets, in prison, I save a lot of people. Bert, you know what I mean? Bert was in prison together.
Yeah.
You know, a lot of dudes be shaking and stuff like that, but when they look around, they got a big homeboy.
Yeah.
You know,
I want to ask you one question, boss. Yeah. Was I shaking? Was I shaking in prison?
Nah, you was shaking, but you know, you ain't know. See, you ain't been what I've been through. You know,
I don't see how. I've been in the penitentiary.
Yeah, but the Fed prison. All right, but
one simple question: was I shaking? That's all I.
You was shaking.
Okay, you are. That's all I want.
You can't shake that pressure on you. You can't shake that pressure on you. You can't shake. You got your 27 years.
You got it. You can't shake. You know.
Mm-hmm. It's gonna be.
You know. I said that to say this here, man. You know, I was a man in there. I'm a man out here. I'm a man out here. I'm a man in there. You know what I mean? That's right. So when it's time to man up, I'm a man up, and there ain't a whole lot of rap to that. For real, you know what I'm saying? But we're going to talk about this documentary. We got Miami Kingpins coming out 4th of July weekend, and it's fire, and we got something hot coming down the pipe, and it's smoking. So make sure you tune in, Miami Kingpins, 4th of July weekend. While you pop firecrackers.
You got three. You got three of them.
You got three. This the first time in history. Be a part of history. This the first time in history that 3 documentaries come out in one time. 3 documentaries. We coming out with 3 documentaries. You know what I'm saying? We coming out with 3 documentaries. First time it ever been done. You know what I mean? And we the documentaries is based on the movie, true stories, and we going straight to movie. We're going straight to the streets with it. You know what I'm saying? So we need y'all support to make this a success so we could go straight to the streets and start filming. And you too could be on in the film, because we're using local people for extras.
Yeah, first time, you know, this is going to be the first time a black got a big documentary. It's going to be the first time you're going to see some, like the way blacks do it, like the way we do it.
Especially down here in Miami.
Yeah.
Especially down here in Miami.
Especially
well, Miami different. You know, man, this is just like Florida. You know what I'm saying? Miami ain't Florida. Miami, you know what I'm saying? Miami's something totally different, man. You know what I'm saying? We outcasted the whole Florida. So we just like, I look at us like a little island. What they say it is, Wall Street South. Baby Babylon. We finna take Miami and turn it into baby Hollywood, real talk. No real spill. We coming now. You know what I'm saying? So y'all, y'all get your popcorns ready, and we finna start. We about to start filming in Miami, and we got 3 or 4 different episodes or different shows coming to you to a town near you soon. So stay tuned.
Nice. I do want to talk about this as well, because a lot of people, especially in 2025, they talk about mental health as well.
Right.
Want to ask, how's
I'm
your...
crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm crazy.
I want to ask,
Yeah,
on a scale of 1 to 10, what's your mental health currently? Both of you guys.
I'm crazy.
I think, hey, you know what? Hey, you know what? When people always talking about mental health and they did this and that, you gotta do. You got to pray.
Yeah.
Prayer. God answers prayer for real.
Yeah, well, I'm crazy, man. So I'm certified crazy. So don't pay. Hey, listen, I'm certified crazy. So and I'm on joke time. So don't pay me no money.
But no, you saying that when you first got in, we was chopping it up about that, like, gotta be on time.
Yeah.
You were saying that.
Yeah.
Hey, but I think, you know what? A lot of people think like they got stressed. They be stressed out and stuff like that. Pick a book up. Do some exercise. Change your habits. That might help you mental, really. You hear me? Change up. A lot of people talking about, everybody got problems. A smiley face, it might be a sad side.
A lot of people do wear that mask before they step outside.
Right,
yeah. Sometimes you just gotta check on your friends, make sure if they really okay.
Right.
Yeah. So after school, before you got into the lifestyle, what's one thing that attracted you into the lifestyle? What got you into that? I mean, besides, you did have the cards that was dealt to you. You went through a lot growing up in the projects and everything like that. But what's that one pivotal moment that, pushed you further in?
Really, the streets, the money, and the women, cars, it just, everybody different. Just like right now, my daddy had about 18, 19, 20 kids. My granddad had a lot of kids. But when you look at reality, I got a brother, one went in the Marine Corps, one played football. I've been in the streets. My other brother don't do nothing, just lay around the house. You hear me? So you got, and just like the streets, ain't even pretty. You got all walks of life, and everybody ain't gonna be the same. Cause you know what? A lot of people talk about people in the projects. They ain't gonna be nothing. You got people in the projects. They born in the projects, and guess what? They be successful, be multimillionaires from the project. They talk about the project. It ain't what you come from. It's just what you want to do. What the lifestyle you want. Just like when you grow up, you got 3 uncles. You got 3 uncles, and you got 2 aunts. You watching all 5 of them. When you're a little boy, just like a duck watching the mama. So you gonna see what uncle you want to be like.
Me, I came up a little different. I came up in that. I was on one of the most drug infested streets in the country. So I came up around that. So I seen it. You know what I'm saying? So that's how I really, you know what I mean? And what I seen, they didn't have 9 to 5s. And they had all the nice cars and the houses and the jewelry. So, that's what kind of like infatuated me with this street life, you know what I mean? The street lights, you know what I mean? That's what kind of like really, really, you know what I'm saying, attracted me to it. But I seen it, you know what I'm saying? They used to, on 15, they used to have a cock club. They had the pool over there on 18th, and then the Cotton Club, the Ebony Bar. They had the Ebony Bar across the street. So they had all this down this whole strip. Restaurants and bars and stuff like that whole strip. Then down the street, they used to have No,
Palace.
remember they had
Palace down the street.
Palace on 18th. But I'm saying down the street on 15th, they had a movie theater back there back in the day.
Yeah. The movie theater.
You know what I'm saying? So I came up around that kind of life. You know what I'm saying? So it was very influencing on me. You know what I mean? While most kids, a lot of kids ain't seen what I seen. At a young age, I seen people get killed. I seen people get raw. I see all kinds. I see junkies. You know what I mean? So my life and what I saw at an early age, was different from the ordinary kids. You know what I'm saying? I don't know if it was good or bad, but it gave me a jump.
At that time, who were the ones that you looked out to? Like, who were the big homies at that time? Like, who was someone that you seen as an influencer?
15. They on 15th Avenue. They had Crack. They had Ernest, Afric, Cali Code. You know what I'm saying? Forget About It. Bob. They had Bob. You know what I'm saying? They had a lot of players that came through that time and got Law Dog, Deputy Dog. They had a lot of players back then that was getting money on that script. It's a hell of a script, man. You know what I'm saying? And like I said, it was one of the most money-getting scripts in the country. 15th Avenue. Scroll.
Yeah, well, yeah. Matter of fact, I had a spot on 69 Terrace.
Yeah.
I had a spot, made some money. Even when I got grown, hustling real good, it was all right.
And listen, if anybody, all the females and everybody gonna ride through 15, and the cars up there lit up like Disney World.
Jesus.
So
Christ.
this, I'm talking about way back then, man. I'm talking about way back then, man. You know what I'm saying?
15. Everybody, just like when me and Bert, our time.
Yeah.
People getting money all the time. They get a new Benz or something. They ride down 15.
15.
You got to come down 15.
You got to come down 15. I don't care if you got something brand new coming down.
Come down 15.
That's a scroll, man. I'm telling you, that was the scroll. That was the script, man. You know what I mean? And remember this. We'll be filming on 15th soon. Real life spill. You know what I'm saying? We're finna bring all that time and essence back and all that to film. You know what I'm saying? We're finna get very creative. We're coming out with more than one series, TV series. So, we finna go to work. You know what I mean? Yeah, we finna get busy with this TV thing. You know what I'm saying? It's all about TV now. TVs and movies.
July 4th weekend, definitely
July
cannot
4th
wait.
weekends at the kickoff and the start off of history, because if you give us the eyes and tune in with us, we're gonna make history. We're gonna put Miami on the map like it's supposed to be put on the other side of the tracks.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Man, nice.
Not that way, but that way.
Not that way.
Please. Yeah.
All right, so let's go a little further. So, past teenage years, into your late 20s, going into your 30s, you get money now. You getting some change. You getting some,
Yeah.
What's one of your first big major purchases? House, car, what was it?
I got my biggest purchase. I had a house. My biggest purchase was a house.
How many rooms?
4-bedroom.
What about you?
5 and 3 baths, house, and a brand new Rolls Royce with trues and Vogues, killing the hoes. No, I'm just joking.
So see, your thing
No,
was
I'm just joking.
Your thing was cars, though. I hear that
yeah.
everybody know that. Your thing was
Yeah.
cars.
So I play a very pivotal role in that stuff there. Like the dunks and stuff like that. We set the trend with that. You know what I'm saying?
I hear that. You did set the trends for.
Yeah, we set the trend with that. We set
lot
the
of people don't know
trends with
that.
the jewels. We trendsetters with the attire, with the fine vines, dressed to the nines. We did all that. That's what we do. You know.
You know the old saying say when we were young, get money. Money don't make us. We make money. You hear me? It was a little club. But it was a little club on 15. We used to go to when I was about TH.
Yeah.
1340 called Hollywood Swinging.
Yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Not
Hollywood.
too many too many dudes don't know about that.
Right on 15. You
Right,
know, it's
right on
like
15.
like a team disco,
Right,
you know.
right. See, too many dudes don't.
Yeah,
See,
yeah.
Bert knows he stand on
Hollywood
15.
goes, yeah,
but
yeah.
I don't stay on 15, but a
Yeah.
lot of guys like me, you know, when I grew up, I say, hey man, I like Gators, wearing Tellers, you know, silk shirt, derby. That's how I grew up. But all the time, it comes from town. A lot of towners can dress, and then later on, you know, we dress. I've been wearing Tellers since I was 9 years old.
Sheesh.
Tellers, derby, cause I used to snatch and grab before I even.
That's what I was telling y'all. You know,
I used-
coming up,
I
you know,
used-
we wasn't the ordinary quick kids
Yeah.
coming up. We always been fast. You know,
B&E.
fast. We always been fast
B&E,
as an average
yeah.
kid. So we was like getting money on different ways, even at that
Right.
level. Where a lot of kids was going to school, we out creeping.
Yeah.
You know, creeping is when you go in people's stuff and they don't know you in there, you creeping them while they in there.
Yeah, get the money.
So that used to be our game. Then we used to snatch books. Then, you know, we just went through, different phases as kids, you know, doing different things, you know what I'm saying? And, you know, B&E and stuff like that. But, you know, that was just that typical kid, you know, coming up in the projects. Like we coming up trying to fend for ourselves and make a way for ourselves, you know, and family, you know what I'm saying? Even though we was going, we're not glorifying it. What we doing now is saying, hey man, you don't have to do that now. This is what this is what the documentary is all about. Saying, okay, we did all this here, but now we making film, we making movies, and we doing something positive, and we making a contribution to the community, and you know what I mean. And we here to do great things, you know what I mean. You know what I mean, and raise our people. You know,
because you're not trying to glorify. You're trying to show them that this is what you went through.
No, you know,
so they don't have to go
no,
through.
Yeah. You have different phases in life, and we at the phase now where you know we were able to reach out to the kids and let them know, hey man, it's a better way. You know what I'm saying? Than thinking criminally. You know, you got to think. You know what I'm saying? Positive, because positive things happen for positive thinkers. So you want to be at a positive thought and make a plan in your life and figure out what you want to do in life. But also make sure it's right, because you could get further in life by doing right than wrong. So, you know, it's very, very, very important, you know what I'm saying, that we get this message out, you know what I'm saying, to the youth. You know what I mean? Because we got to, we got to learn to stick together as a people, because you got all these different races, all of them stick together except us. So this is a gap that's been this a gap that we didn't feel since slavery, and we still, you know, don't look out for each other, try to work with each other, try to make a way for each other, or nothing like that. That's something that we really have to change, and we got to start spending dollars in the black economy and supporting the black economy, like we getting ready to do with this TV thing. Not only as we filming, we are supporting the black economy. You know what I'm saying? Because them black vendors, you know what I mean, and people that have different businesses that we can bring up with us, we're gonna bring them up. You know what I'm saying? You know, with black economic.
Mm-hmm.
You know
That's
what
the
I mean?
one.
Yeah, you know, that's what you got to do. You know what I'm saying? You got to make a change, but you can't make a change unless you can show the people the change. The people got to be able to see, because everybody go with the seen, don't nobody go with the unseen, but the people want to see it.
They want to see the end product.
Right.
They want to see the work that came with it.
Right. You know what I'm saying? It's just like if you being successful, you could talk to a kid because they're going to pay more attention to you because they see success. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. How has your motivation changed from growing up, you know, in Miami to right now in 2025? How has it changed?
My motivation is through the roof, because I'm looking at TV now. You know what I'm saying? So I'm very excited about that, and that's something that I want to do wholeheartedly. You know what I mean? So I feel real up about it, and all I'm asking the people is to tune in.
July 4th.
July 4th to July weekend. You know what I'm saying? And you got all that weekend. You got a 3-day weekend. You could tune in. You know what I mean? And make history. You know, not only that, just tuning in, making history, man. You know, because you're doing a great thing, you know, for great people.
Exactly.
That's going to make a change. You know what I'm saying? in the city.
Like. That's what we need.
Yeah.
That's definitely what we need. Let's talk about the transitions from Florida going on to Georgia.
Well, you know, when I got on the road, you know, that's how the Miami boys really found it, you know, by getting on the road, you know, getting money on the road. So, you know, and then everywhere we go, you know, you kind of like, you know.
You know, where a lot of people got the style, wearing Dickies, you hear me? And then one thing about Miami, just like me, when I was young, I stayed home base because everybody can't get money in Miami.
Right.
See the price go. See everything start down here and then it go up here. Go up here to New York. Just like right now, you buy a banana down in Miami. We go to New York, the price change. It changed. So a lot of people go up, take Miami game and go to Georgia, Tennessee, everybody, all the races. Just like right now, you got some brothers over here. You got 7 brothers. Y'all all over the place. And you go to Miami, you get a better price. You get Miami, go up there, it's more money. So you're gonna make money.
Mm-hmm. How'd y'all make an impact in these different places? Like how'd y'all really, make things shake differently? Like what are some of the
Shit, we took organized crime down there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, you know, down here,
Prices.
where it was almost prices.
Prices better, you know. Just like I said, say you down here, you got a brother or aunt. You say you in Tennessee, and the price down here is cheap, and then you go to Tennessee and you go to Tennessee, and then the other Tennessee dudes, they can't sell like you because you get a better price. You hear me? So you go at the air and you go to they say this guy from Tennessee, man, this dude here, how you got his price so low and we can't make no money. But you got a brother down here.
Yeah, you know, at that time, no, we was the hub. You know what I mean? And then we had the best prices. Everybody from all over the country was coming down here. You know what I mean? Because we had the best prices at the time. You know what I'm saying? But since then, things don't change. But you know, we was the drug capital back then. So you know, we was able to, you know, Miami was founded and built on drug capital. To be honest, you know what I'm saying? You know, so you know that's the facts. You know. That's facts. The neon lights and all that.
Guess what? When all the blacks had money, they lock them up, take their houses, and do all type of stuff, and leave the rest of them out here, and they ain't take their stuff.
Some heavy hitters back in Miami. Griselda Blanco. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Matter of fact, Griselda Blanco son, Michael Corleone, is on a documentary.
Michael Corleone.
Corleone.
Every rapper's talking about him.
Drizel's only living son is on a documentary.
No.
This is history, man. I'm telling you something great, man. The undisputed world champion Mike Tyson is on the documentary, man. So this thing here, man, we got something hot coming down the pipe and it's smoking, Joe. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, yeah, we got Trick, Trina, Rick Ross. We got all them people, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? From Miami, coming, representing the crib. And I want to give a shout out to Trick. I want to give a shout out to Ross. I want to give a shout out to Trina. Or should I say it the other way? Trina. Ross and Trick. We want to give a shout out to them, and we want to tell them we greatly appreciate. You know what I'm saying? You know, we greatly appreciate what they did for the project. They came out and they looked out and they did it big, man. And we want to thank them and let them know we sincerely appreciate their generosity for blessing us. You know what I'm saying? With their talent and they sight, they vision. You know what I'm saying? Because they telling it on up, man. You got to see this thing, man. This thing's serious, man. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
again,
July
4th
weekend.
4th of July weekend. You know what I'm saying?
Stay tuned.
We coming live.
I definitely want to know because I did hear stories of you hanging out with Mike Tyson. I definitely want to hear more about that. When they say you took him out.
Oh yeah, well we took them to we brought them all through Miami. We took them to different parts of Miami. You know what I mean, and let the people see him at the same time. You know, they hadn't seen no world champion. They probably a lot of them didn't even know what it was. You know what he was, but once they see other people reacting, you know what I'm saying, they kind of caught on, and that's a historic moment. What me and Mike did, you know what I'm saying, for the city of Miami. Miami, what we did in Miami, it's historic, you know what I mean?
Jesus, yeah.
Yeah, it's a historic time, you know what I'm saying? It's been documented, you know what I mean? So we move in a group.
Y'all had a ball, man. Y'all painted the town red.
Yeah, we
Around what time was that? Because everybody is asking the same question. They want to know around what time was it?
really right.
They want to know if it was like during training camp or after training camp.
Yeah, it was after training camp. Really, when the champ training, I usually don't, unless I go out of town and he getting ready to fight, I go see him train or whatever. But I never took him out of his routine. We never try to get him out of his routine. We let the champ do what he do. You know what I'm saying?
Oh yeah, when it's work time, it's
and
work
he's
time.
one of the greatest of all times, and I want to give him a shout out too. And I want to let Mike Tyson know that I'm greatly appreciative of what he did. You know what I'm saying? And I really appreciate his generosity. You know what I mean? And I look forward to doing some other TV projects and movies with Mike.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That
part.
Good old Tyson.
Yeah.
What's one of your favorite people hanging out with?
I like to hang. Me and Mike was good. I like to hang out with Mike. Me and Mike have a lot of fun together. You know what I mean? That was one of my favorite persons to hang out with, to be real, you know what I mean? Whenever we kick it, you know what I'm saying? I sent Mike a little video the other day, and it said, you know what I'm saying? We don't get a chance to spend it, we don't kick it all the time, but when we do, you know what I'm saying? It's history,
Well,
Because I know you're more so of a homebody. You don't like being, you don't like going out like that. You're more of a homebody.
I go out, but at the time they was down, I was in the Fed. Yeah. When Brady was doing all, I was in the Fed. I was in the Fed, man. The Fed locked me up at 24, got out when I'm 55 years old. It just been God.
And that's another reason for you to do the right thing, because you know what I'm saying, prison ain't no joke, and that ain't no place where no one want to be.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That ain't no place where you want to be. So you want to figure out with all this internet, you know what I'm saying, and different ways to accumulate capital, to do it the other way, do it another way.
Yeah. It's just a long journey. Everybody got, you go through a detour, you go just like life. When you're 5, you go 10, 15, 20, like when you was a little boy, you grow up, you watch it just like right now. You doing your thing now, do what you like to do.
Anything you wish you can do different? If you could change anything.
What I would do, I wouldn't tell the truth. Hey man, only praying hand God dealt me, man. And that's what it is. I'm only praying hand God dealt everybody in life. Some people die young, die old. We all got choices.
Anything pivotal moment that replays in your head over and over till this day?
Yeah, when I was going to jail, when they knocked it, that play over in your head because you made a mistake, but now you move on, and now you're looking for bigger and better things now. So you know what I'm saying? I just heard of that one. You know what I mean? Because I just think about that a lot of times because that cost me a whole lot. But now, you know what I'm saying? I'm on a good foot, baby. I'm on a good foot,
I just feel kind of little from a kid. You ain't raised your kids. Your daddy locked up, and it's kind of tough. you left kids out there and you in jail, there and there. But really but really I just say, man, I tell my kid that I'm sorry that I wasn't there physically, but I was there supportive,
I mean, being in jail, what's one thing that being in that solitude taught you that freedom could not teach you?
Yeah. You can't. Sometimes people be in different situations. You can't help but go to. You gotta sacrifice. You gotta deal with it. Some people go to jail. They can't do it. Some people have never been in jail before, but they might get life, but they got to deal with it. You got to deal with the situation. You got to deal with it. If you can't deal with it, what you gonna do? You going crazy? You can't fault nobody.
What about you? One thing that, being behind the bars taught you that freedom can't teach you.
The essence of a woman and freedom. You know what I'm saying? You got the only way you're gonna learn that, the real essence of a woman and the value of freedom.
Go to jail.
Is to go to jail. That you got it. If you're
women go.
Yeah, because whatever woman you got, boy, it's hard to keep them when you go to jail. And then not only that, there, when you get free, when you free, you know what I mean? It's nothing like freedom, man. There's no amount of price in the world you could put on freedom, man. Freedom. Just like when they freed the slaves, man, it's nothing like freedom, man. Because that ain't nothing but a modern day slavery. That ain't nothing but that prison, the whole prison shebang, that ain't nothing but a modern day slavery. So, they find ways.
Some people say, ain't nothing like freedom, right? That's why the game's so messed up now. Because a lot of guys ain't never been in the streets, and they sell a product, and they go to jail. They start crying. They start crying and telling everybody. You know what I mean? They want that money. They want to make that money, and they want to do this and that.
But they don't know about that risk.
Yeah, but soon they get busted. They going to tell everybody. Just like the movie Superfly. Back in the day, Superfly come out in 1972. It's a movie called Superfly. They had Eddie in it. Eddie, every time Eddie get busted, he go tell all his friends. And
he drop it. They call it drop it down.
Yeah,
he drop it down on all his friends.
Yeah, all of them.
But Superfly, he had an end game. See, a lot of these young dudes that's in the game now, they don't understand that you got to play the end game. You got to know where to exit at. If you're not,
right. That's right.
If you don't, you know what I'm saying?
That's right. You going to jail,
you're going to jail, you dead.
You dead.
Because it's only two things, you know what I mean? Yeah, you know what I mean? Especially if you're getting real money, you know what I mean? Yeah. Because you got robbers from all over the world just think they could come and take it. That's why if you ain't about that work, you know what I'm saying? You got to be real careful how you expose yourself.
Yeah.
If you with it, you with it. You know what I'm saying? I'm with it. You with it, boss?
Yeah, I don't play. I don't play, man. What I got these big hands for? Big hands, big feet.
The boss say he'll play.
At any point in your life, while you was jammed up, did you ever feel like the streets forgot about you?
Hey, man, once I was still. They would still talk about me, you know what I'm saying? They kept me alive while I was always gone. They made songs and all kinds of...
Convertible Burt, yes.
Yeah, so, it kind of like, it kept me alive. And shout out to Rick Ross and Trick Daddy and all the rappers that kept my name alive and kept me alive while I was gone, man. Your generosity is greatly appreciated. I appreciate you all, man, to magnitude that you would never understand, because I truly... appreciate it.
You said pick up wherever. Shoot. Okay, all right, cool. We were saying to keep your name alive, shout out to Trick, shout out to Ross.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. And all the rappers all you got different rappers that don't say my name in songs and kept me alive. I want to let them know that I greatly appreciate it for real, for keeping me alive and keeping my name strong out here. You know what I'm saying? Because now we got something we could build off of, man. And I want to just give them my appreciation. Grateful, thankful, and I said with humble. I'm humble, and I said, you know what I mean? Yeah.
Even though Wayne bossing up like the Sawyers, that's one of his lyrics.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good though.
Yeah.
I want to ask the question as well. What does real wisdom look like in 2025? What does real wisdom look like in 2025?
You got to pay attention to the rearview mirror, man. You know what I mean? Your wisdom, you got to pay attention to the rearview mirror, man.
You got to keep your eyes open.
Keep your eyes open, man.
Keep your eyes open.
I like that. Like, if you don't know what's behind you,
Right.
you don't know where you're going.
Yeah, right. I'm gonna go to the. You know what? I'm gonna start going to. I'm gonna start going to juvenile detention center and talk to a lot of young people.
Hey, man, that'd be great, Sawyer.
Yeah.
Boss, big boss, that'd be great, man. You know what I mean? Because you got some stories. You don't been through that. You got some stories. You got some stories to tell them, and you might can inspire some of them young guys. To do the right thing. You might can inspire them to do the right thing because see, when you free, and you don't been through that, see, you could tell a story and you can explain to them from a different perspective for somebody different. Different from somebody that's coming in there giving them a lecture that never experienced it, don't know the angles of it, and the ins and outs and the ups and downs and the turnaround. But you see, you've been through it, so you could you could probably change some lives. So that'd be a great thing, boss.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, you know what?
Especially since you have the book too.
Right.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, when I was in prison, I got the whole class to get the GED.
No.
A whole class.
No.
What you did? Slapped it into him?
No, just talk to him. You can't slap. No. I tell them, read books, keep reading books, and carry over grow. Keep reading books, Keep reading books, man.
That'll do it. 4th of July weekend.
Yeah. Again, 4th of July weekend, Kingpins coming to a town near you.
A three series.
Yeah, three-part series.
Nice.
You get 3 for how much? $12.99. You see all 3 of them for $12.99.
No.
A bonus.
Oh, no, we got to get that.
Yeah, $12.99. You can't beat it.
You get all 3 on $12.99 bonus.
After watching the series, what's going to be one actionable step you want your viewers to do, or one actionable step you hope your viewers do after watching the series?
I
follow us.
I want their opinion.
Yeah, and follow. Follow the process, man. Because we just beginning. You know what I'm saying? We finna we about to cook it up. We cooking it up as we speak, and we get ready to put out some dope TV series and films out. We in the movie lane now. You know what I'm saying? We in the movie game. Hey man, and we taking Scribe. We taking it in Scribe, and I think we're gonna do real well. I know we're gonna do real well. Yeah. So this is a new chapter, and we learning a lot of things on the fly. You know what I mean? But hey man, you know what I'm saying? We moving in the right direction.
Stay tuned. July 4th.
Tune in. July 4th, 4th of July weekend. Kingpins, 3 series.
You get a bonus. You get all 3 bonus for $12.99.
Oh yeah, that was dope.
All right. That was all right?
Y'all gonna edit it?
This episode of Chief Hall Podcast is brought to you by Brown Plumbing. When it don't go down, call Brown. But wait a minute, let me ask y'all a question. You ever flush your toilet and it sound like it's doing something, but nothing going nowhere? That ain't a beat drop. That's a backed up drain. Your tub flooding, sink making them weird burping sounds. Your feet taking a bubble bath you didn't sign up for. Don't reach for no coat hanger. Call the pros. Call Brown Plumbing. They clear clogs fast. Sinks, showers, tubs, all of that. Say it with me. When it don't go down, call Brown. Hit the link below or just give them a call. It's just that simple. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe this Chief Hall podcast.
What so I heard the Real and Pie coach at the city, right?
Yeah, they coach on 9U.
9U.
Yeah.
Okay.
They team called the Presidential Boys.
They nice?
Yeah, they are. They lost to
They lost to the Cherry?
Yeah, they lost to Ramon Davis.
Yeah. Oh, Ramon got the
That's my
9U.
boy. Yeah, he
Yeah.
coached 9U for the Cherry.
Okay.
Yeah, they got a nice team. That was a good game. It was
Yeah.
deep as a game. It was 13-7. They ended up throwing a late pick 6 to the city.
Damn.
Yeah, changed the momentum.
Well, we back at it, man. You know what I mean? Of course, the last time, Luke got a lot of play about this Teddy Bridgewater situation, man. Of course, Teddy, he gone now.
Shout out to Teddy. He's a Tampa Bay Buck now.
Yeah.
That's my team. Shout out to the Bucks.
Oh man, so neither one of y'all is a Dolphin fan.
Not at all.
Oh, okay, all right. Well, since y'all got to sit here and talk to me today, you can look in the background right here. Hold on, wait. Let me see which way can I. Okay, there you go.
Yeah,
right there.
What is that back there, man?
Yeah,
Try to.
Man, you know what that is right there. You know exactly what that is. Man.
Oh my God.
Chuck, you know what that is, right? You do know what that is, right?
Yeah,
I got
it's
a
a team
question.
that ain't won in a while. I know that much.
Okay, all right. Well, you got a point there. You got a point there. I'm a little optimistic this year, man. But I'm always like that. I'm a real Dolphin fan, and I'm always optimistic about my team.
Mm-hmm.
But it is what it is. I'm not doing a whole lot of shit talking this year.
I mean, honestly, y'all have a good team. And y'all had a good team for like the last few years. It really didn't pan out to nothing, which is crazy. Like with injuries, that hurt. A lot of key players went down. But like y'all have had a good team that compete. Like, but, it's part of the game. The injuries.
I mean, we have had a good team, but listen, I'm just gonna go on record and just say this flat out. And I'm a real diehard Dolphin fan, but I think Chris Greer got to go.
Yeah.
He definitely got to go. He out of there. And I'm not that big of a Tua fan anymore.
Okay.
Because he just stay hurt.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
you can't do nothing if you always on the training table.
Yeah.
Don't have a team at all.
Yeah. So you, Tampa Bay, Luke, what's your team? I got an idea what your team is.
New England.
Man. Oh Lord. And you're a Boston Celtics fan. I do know that.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, sir.
I know you was very disappointed this year though, with the Celtics though.
Yeah, we should have smashed the Knicks, man. We let them steal 2 games, jump down on us. Then we got to make this miraculous comeback. Then Tatum go down, and when he went down, I knew we was dead.
Boy.
Ain't no way we could have came back being down 3-1. So,
But listen, I saw something. I was watching a commentator, and he was saying something about along the lines. I'm talking about the what's the guy named the one that got to come in and take his place. So kind of fill in the gap. Was it Brown? Brown for Boston.
you talking about a player?
Oh,
Yeah,
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen Brown.
Jaylen
Oh, yeah,
Brown.
yeah, yeah.
I don't know those players. That's not my team.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown. Yeah,
So-
Jaylen Brown is there.
So I don't really know those people.
Yeah,
But they were saying that he's not the best defensive player.
He played ball.
who's that?
I don't know.
He's a great defender.
Well, okay. So you think he can? You think he could take? You think he could put the team on his back?
No, no.
No.
Him and Tatum work well with each other. They bounce off each
As
other.
a duo.
As a duo. Just like if Brown went out, Tatum couldn't carry the ball to Celtics by himself, and vice versa. So, in today's game, you need at least 2 gangsters, two stars to really get it done, and some nice role players. You know what I'm saying? So, I just think they bounce off each other. I don't think either one of them can get it done by themselves. So, like I say, when Tatum went down, even if we make it past the Knicks, we
That's
wouldn't.
it.
Even if we make it past the Pacers, we wasn't gonna get past OKC.
Yeah.
Not without Tatum.
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying? So either way, we was coming in second place, third, whatever. You know what I mean? If you don't win it, it don't even matter. You know what I mean? So we wasn't going nowhere without Tatum.
Well, I will say this, right? Even if y'all had, what's the guy name?
Jason Tatum,
No,
Brown,
no, the other guy, man. I can't.
Jaylen Brown,
No. The light skinned dude, man.
Jason Tatum.
Oh, that's right. See, I don't be knowing these players. Man.
Yeah. Even if we had Jason
forget
Tatum,
these
we would have had
players,
a
bro.
tough task against
You know,
OKC.
Yeah.
Y'all wouldn't have won.
We pair up well with them, Don.
Nah,
Yeah.
I don't see that happening.
Think about it.
Okay.
Think about it with what's damn I forgot our point guard name.
Pritchard.
Not Pritchard and what you call it. With the dreads.
about White?
old school.
Drew Holiday.
Drew Holiday.
Yeah, Drew.
He's
Drew
a
old
great
school.
defender.
I
He
love, I
gone,
love
right?
Drew.
No, he's there. So so
No,
between
I thought he didn't go to Portland or he left.
I think he
still in
gone,
Boston?
man. I think he gone.
no, not this past season. Drew Holiday was played for
No,
us.
he played
No,
this.
no,
Well,
no.
I'm talking about now.
Oh, you saying this
like,
off season?
yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
I think he done left.
Oh,
yeah.
he gone. Oh, okay.
So we just hypothetically speaking, if we paired up with OKC
Mhm.
between Holiday and Pritchard, we would have been all right. God SGA, you know, he gonna get off, but he wouldn't have did what he did to the Pacers. He wasn't gonna do us like that because we already know Halliburton. He ain't finna guard nobody.
Yeah.
Halliburton, no, he don't want to guard nobody. So, and to on their end, they got to defend too. So, who was gonna stick Tatum? Who was gonna stick Brown
I see your point.
for them? So
I see your point.
it could have went either way. OKC was the best team in the league. They was rolling. They was playing well. You know what I mean? But I think it would have been the matchup favors us. Doesn't mean we would have won the series. But going into the series, shit, they got their hands full just like we got our hands full.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it would have been a good matchup, but that's not reality. It wasn't the reality. So the reality was the Pacers made it, and OKC took care of business, man.
Yeah.
Yeah. Those they what's his name? SGA, man. That boy, he real smooth. You know, like his style of play is like he's almost, to me, he's almost like a Tim Duncan in a sense. Like Tim Duncan, like he don't do all the spectacular
He
shit.
just get to a spot.
He get to a spot and it's
stick
like
with
he
it.
got all the fundamentals.
Yeah.
And it's like you think that all that extra shit gonna
You
stop
need
him.
all that done? Nah.
But it ain't. You
Right.
know what I mean? And that kind of put me in the mind, put SGA in my mind in terms of that, like that type of skill set.
He does two
You know.
things well. He gets to a spot, which is free throw line extended, that little 15-footer. He's very efficient right there, and he know how to draw fouls. To get to the line, to get him at least 10 to 12, maybe 14 free throws a game. You know what I mean? So that's easy. 10 to 14 points right there.
Yeah.
You hit another 5, 6, 7 field goals,
Yeah.
you know, you at your 25 or your 30. You know what I'm saying? So he's not a big 3-point shooter. He just gets to a spot, get in the paint, and he's mastered that little 15-foot jumper, free throw line extended.
Yeah, he kind of bringing the game back to me, like back in my time, like when I was younger,
Old school.
watching that old school play.
Yeah.
When they were shooting all those 2 points, you know what I mean? Like to me, I think we starting to see a lot of that shit now come back, like that mid range jumper. I see Tatum was doing a lot of that too.
Yeah.
You know, but he still hit the three, but he's that guy that can, you know, he can basically get to the basket.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not, I didn't really see the game. I mean, the game they still shooting all them threes and all that shit. But to me, it's kind of like I saw more of that mid-range game. You know, we had that rivalry this week.
Yeah. The battle
You know
for
what
the city.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we had, I mean, I guess y'all call it the Cherry and Liberty City, the Warriors. You know, I know that's some city shit there.
Yeah, you know. I mean, it's beyond me too, but I was out there, you know.
You know, I'm saying? That's
I was part of the battle for the city this weekend too. So city always welcome me. So
It's good to see it, man, come back because past couple of years, Liberty City had done fell off with age groups not being fulfilled, and then as far as Green Cherry, the age groups was there, but the teams, weren't as good as they was in the past. So to see both pogs back, full fledged, all the age groups filled up, and that rivalry just coming back, couple blocks, couple miles apart, is good. You know what I mean? With all the extra antics and the ghetto shit,
I mean, what was
all
going
the
on, though?
fights.
I mean,
Hold on, Chuck.
You know, the
City vibes.
nigga, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
The nigga
city
shit,
vibes.
you know what I'm saying? Just play ball, man. Yeah, talk your little trash, but keep it all in good fun, man.
Yeah,
Because
a lot of
football
extracurriculars
a
going on.
competitive sport, but what kills me about Little League now is the extra antics from the coaches and the parents,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
it's just so extra, dog.
starts with them and it
everything
trickles
is a
down to the
fight.
kids.
Yeah, just trickling down. They rubbing off on the kids and everything. It's just like, bro, let's just line up, play some
ball.
football, bro, and
Yeah,
that's it.
you know
dog.
it's gonna be
All this-
trash talk.
right? Yeah,
But
that's just in the sport.
like for me, it's like I was looking back on a childhood picture of myself, and it's like I wanted to pose this question online. It's like, when did you lose your joy, like your childhood joy? Like, 'cause when we was kids, like everything was carefree. Like we pretty much smiling in every picture, just happy about life. When did that get taken away from you? Because it's like, again, like you said, with all the extra antics and all the extracurricular, it starts with the adults and it trickles down to the kids. But the kids, like at their level, is like everything is happy. Like, yeah, you got on different colors, but everything is still like, I'm happy. I'm playing football. Like, yeah, I'm gonna try to beat you because I want to win. But it's not like how the adults making it. Like, oh, I'm gonna kill you. Or they fighting like. It ain't like that with the kids, man. On the kid level, like.
That shit was going down like that.
I mean,
Man, that was out
not
there.
so much. Like, actually, this year was a good vibe. Like, I heard like some stuff, but it's like on the field,
Yeah.
it didn't make it towards the field. So it's like
Okay.
the kids didn't really know that was going on
Okay.
outside of them. Like, everybody was really in tune with the game. So
Okay. Damn, that's hold on. Liberty City, they practice field is
Charles Hadley Park.
yeah,
okay. So who practiced on Edison Park? What team was that?
That's
Edison Park. You talking about Tacosi?
No.
Yeah,
no.
that's Tacosi practice.
No.
Edison.
Not Tacosi. I'm talking about on Edison Park, like range. Edison, you know where range pool at?
Oh,
Yeah.
6 seconds. That's Tacosi.
Yeah, Tacosi.
Yeah,
No. Oh, that's Tacosi now?
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, it used to be like in the city back then.
Tacosi.
Oh, okay, because I know Tacosi used to practice at Tacosi.
Yeah,
On
that's
62nd.
That's over with now.
That's
yeah,
over.
They over
moved
on
now.
range, yeah.
they
Oh,
right now.
okay.
Yeah,
Oh, okay.
that's
Okay,
still
okay.
Tacosi.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
They just moved it down there now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So Tacosi they not even in the.
Nah, Tacosi
No,
don't be
they
Tacosi.
Tacosi, I believe they in the extreme league.
Yeah,
It's so many different leagues because it's like when I was growing up, it was Pop Warner, and it was YFL.
and HOFL.
And, yeah.
But HOFL was more north,
Mm-hmm.
so,
So it's
we
like
really didn't reach up this way. We
man,
all was in the city.
for
playing
down
Pop
our
Warner.
way it was Pop Warner. Pop
Right.
Warner was king. So.
Right.
Yeah.
But yeah, now you got FYFL, AYFL, you got Florida Elite, you got Extreme, you got Pop Warner still around, but it's like they might as well dissolve it because it's nothing like how it used to be.
Yeah,
FYFL, AYFL took over
everybody
that top
took
spot.
over. Yeah,
But yeah, those are pretty much the leagues. Like, and it's like I'm learning more leagues as like I never knew it was the Extreme League until last year.
Mhm.
We got to cease and desist from them too. They said we were stopping money. I don't know why people think we always stopping money. We actually bring people out, but I guess.
Like Liberty City Warriors and Gwen Cherry, I know like all them kids probably gonna end up going to the West anyway, for the most part,
Not
right?
necessarily.
Not all,
Yes
though.
and no.
They'll branch out. You'll get
Yeah,
some at
be-
Edison, West, Central.
But then, yeah, because
private
like
schools.
now it's super different. So it's
Yeah.
like, man, some of these kids, they ended up in Broward, like you said, private. Like
They
they
already
ended up
stay
at
up that way.
Chaminade or St. Thomas,
Yeah.
like, or Heritage, like they'll end up getting to those type of schools.
It's not like the districts no more in terms of where you live at. That's where you got to go to school at, basically.
No, not
Definitely
at
not
all.
saying. And then you got
Not
to think
at all.
also, a lot of people now that grew up in the city, they done moved north.
They done migrated, yep.
Yeah.
Everybody coming,
They
Miami,
stay in
Gonza,
Broward.
Barrett, Miramar,
Yeah.
Pines, although they probably take their kids down to play in the Cherry or, the Ravens or whatever, Liberty City, they don't stay down there. Some of them do,
Yeah.
but a lot of them stay
But
coming
see,
our way.
That's
Yeah.
the thing, like how he said earlier when he was talking about how the parts kind of fell off because with the whole moving from weight to age, like a lot of those kids start migrating north because a lot of them they ain't have to lose weight or they ain't have to be running around the park with the garbage bags on no more. Like,
got stuck
you
too
just go ahead and play in your age group. Like that set a lot of us back because that stunted our growth too by having us running around trying to lose weight for games and stuff like that. Had we been playing from our age groups like back then, man, we'd have way more athletes in the league,
especially linemen.
Yeah,
we had a lot of big boys.
Yeah, that had to lose weight in order to play Pop Warner.
They didn't play at all because they just was too heavy.
It was that, or they played up, and it depends on how old you were. Cause like I had I know it was like 1 year I had a 10-year-old playing with me, but he was like 6'4" at 10.
A 10-year-old.
Yeah, he was too big to play his age group. So
way too
he
much.
Way too much. But had it been the age, he'd have been straight. Like how it is now. Like I be looking at these kids, it's like, yo, that's a 10-year-old. Like, and these kids, like, I don't know what they be feeding them or what's in their genetics, but these just be big.
Damn, a 10-year-old. Hold on, what did you say? Like 6 something?
Yeah, he was like 6'3",
6'3". Damn. Well, I don't know. So basically, what we got here is we got Carol City, we got the Rockets, and we got Miami Northwestern.
Yes, sir.
Right. So I guess we the top of, I'm gonna say, the festivals.
Okay.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, I think it's 2 festivals and 1 picnic. You know what I'm saying? But that's just me.
Here we go.
Hey, I'm just saying. I mean, but we the trendsetters though over here.
Y'all
Cass
said
City,
that.
man. You know what I'm saying?
Y'all credit. Y'all started it.
So,
I mean,
you know.
we have a nice, we do our thing too. So I think everybody has a nice turnout. What I love about it is
it's competitive, man.
It's that, but I love it's just a bunch of black people. We all coming together. We vibing up like it's a good time.
What school we went to.
Yeah, and it's no like sometimes
No
you have a
incidents.
little, but it ain't no big. It's all love.
That's what make Miami,
Yeah,
man.
and then like we all turn out to each other event, like cause we got family that I know a lot of Bulls. I know a lot of Chiefs.
Yeah.
Like it's just Miami. It's like you say, we the top 3.
Well, my daughter graduated from Central,
She's smart.
and of course
just
my
saying.
wife went to Central too.
Yeah,
so,
man.
So I'm like,
Shout out to the Lady Rockets.
Between the Rock and the Hub.
Shout out to the Lady Rockets, man.
Yeah, between the Rock
Auntie
and the
Lisa,
Hard
man.
Place, man.
That's what's up.
So
Smart. They smart.
Yeah. You know what? They smart, man. I love
smart.
them both, man. But yeah, so like we was talking earlier, this whole Teddy Bridgewater thing, right? I want to get your perspective on it, Luke. Since you coached there.
Yeah, you a state champ. Football
My-
player and coach.
Yeah. Wanted as a player, wanted as a coach. My perspective on it is, that's first and foremost, I think where Teddy went wrong, number one, when he posted the breakdowns of what he do.
Okay, I agree with that.
Most people
Should have never did that. And he and on his end, it probably was an honest mistake. He probably just reaching out,
letting
just
people
trying
know.
to just trying to see what's going on. But you gotta know, and he probably didn't know, you can't do that. It's a double-edged sword. We all know every coach from Dave, Broward, whatever, we all have helped the kid in some sort of way. That's part of coaching.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
What the FHSAA don't see is that, especially when you're dealing with inner city kids, it go past X's and O's.
Yes.
We going to help our kids. There's no way, if you're a position coach and one of my kids come to me and say, Coach, I need $5 to eat. I ain't got no money, Coach. I'm hungry. There's no way I'm going to let my kids starve.
Yeah.
It's been going on since the age of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But since the age of time, there's never been social media.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So everything goes under wraps. It's still going on right now today.
Yeah.
From public school to private school, from Dade to Broward to Monroe to Palm Beach County, all the way up Florida. I can assure you and guarantee you, every coach done dug in their pocket and helped the kids some sort of way.
Yeah.
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 You don't think they know that? There's no way in your right mind you can say all these kids, they parents, everybody got it all together financially, physically, mentally, to where these kids come in and out of practice every day and don't need no help.
And that's another thing. Like, you round these kids like almost 24/7. Like,
You look
why
at them
would-
like sons.
Yeah, exactly. Like, why wouldn't you like look out or show love? Like, it's gonna be like second nature to do it, because it's like you said, you looking at them like sons. It's the same thing you would do for your own kids, or you would want somebody to do for your kids. Like, I don't understand it. Like, again, like, I don't see nothing wrong with it. Like, he's doing something right to benefit these kids in the long run. Like, he's investing in them, and it's not even something like that should be that big of a deal. Like, this is something that should be talked about, and it should be explored more, so they can open up the budget for resources to help these coaches. Because you got other states like Georgia, Texas, like, they coaches getting paid.
Yeah.
And it's like, we produce so much talent down here. Why aren't our coaches like, they should be saying the same thing?
That's where we go wrong though, Chuck. We gotta stay. Not only we gotta stay in Florida, we gotta stay in South Florida.
Yeah, because it's different.
Georgia different.
Yeah, yeah,
Texas money different.
yeah, way different.
The demographics,
Yeah.
all that is different. You talking counties like, let's just take Dade County. Narrow it down some more. You take the inner city. We got damn near a school on every corner.
block. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
Dade County public schools, they can't afford to pay Edison coach $100,000, Northwestern coach $100,000, Booker T coach $100,000, Central coach $100,000.
Well,
Jackson coach.
I ain't gonna lie, Luke.
We can't do it, coach.
If they stop digging in,
that's the
the money's
big,
there from the budget. They
That's the
just gotta
big
stop. They bonus.
We
They
know-
little Christmas bonuses, the extra bonuses, they gotta stop.
But Chuck, we know that ain't gonna happen though.
Yeah, and that's another issue. Like,
see what I'm saying?
Like, that's another thing, because the money was going to Teddy and it wasn't going strictly to them. That was the big issue.
That's the issue.
Yeah, and it's like, how
That's
can
another
we?
issue. What
They
money was
don't
going to
want you to
Teddy,
do it without them.
So when Teddy did his whole breakdown of what he was spending,
Yeah,
then he said he wanted the funds to go
to his foundation.
So, number one, the breakdown. That was red flag number one. Foundation, fundraisers, same deal.
Yeah.
Now they'll allow you to do fundraisers, but they're not going to allow you to post to where
What
they
the breakdown
said,
is
right,
of the fund.
right. I'm doing X amount of dollars for my kids.
Yeah, cause I don't.
To us, we grew up. That's perfectly fine. But
Yeah.
to them, they got their rules.
Yeah.
FHSAA, all
Yeah,
these guys
yeah.
that sit on the board and the committee, they not in our practices.
They not
They
at
don't.
all.
They don't see what our kids go
They're
through.
not from our communities.
They don't know what to be without lights. And our kids, you know what I'm saying? When practice over, we walk into our car casual, and your kid tap you, hey coach, I need $5, boy. Coach, I ain't ate all day. I need something to eat.
That's just
They don't experience that. They don't witness that.
Yeah.
So as a coach, as a grown man, this is a kid I done built a relationship with.
Mm-hmm.
You think I'm finna let my kid go without eating? Hey, coach, I need 10, 20 to put gas in my car to get to the
crib,
high.
man.
So, coach, I need to do this.
Yeah.
It goes. Coach,
Yeah.
It's deep.
Yeah.
It's deep.
coach, my light's been out for 2-3 days. My mama ain't got it.
So the funding, right? Let's get to the money, right? So
It's gonna be a mystery.
the political side, well, I'm saying political, but the funding, what's the budget?
Me personally, I couldn't tell you.
So nobody on the coaching staff really know the budget of how the
I'm-
money flow.
I'm air quoting from this Adidas deal. It's supposed to be 13.5, but
Amongst
like,
how many schools, Chuck?
it's Big 7. So
The Power
Central,
Seven, okay.
the West, Carol City. I think it's Edison, New Orleans. I'm missing 2 schools.
But
I think it's South. It's a down south school.
right.
I forgot.
Probably the most popular down south is South Ridge.
South
Gotta be one
Ridge,
of them.
yeah,
And
probably.
maybe Columbus or
No,
can't be
Columbus
Columbus.
not.
They private. Probably Killian or Palmetto,
Gables?
South
No, not
Dade,
Coral
give or
Gables.
take. One of them.
Matter of fact,
So-
I
so-
think I
so
got
you
it. I
talking
got
about
it on
Power
our
7.
page because I
Power
posted.
Seven, that's what they call. Yeah, okay,
I posted it because like the dude, the old head, he did a post and delete from our school.
Really,
I
only
don't be
two
trying to give him
schools
too much,
popping off
airplay
down
sometimes.
South football wise, you always gonna have South Ridge,
yeah.
and you can say
Killian?
Columbus, but Columbus private, so
Okay.
they don't have money issues.
Right.
At all. Man, we was
They-
like I
they-
just
they
said,
private.
we was at the
I
Career
never knew that
Classic.
was a
They
private
facility, their facility is crazy. They
It's
weight room,
immaculate,
it looks like a college facility.
immaculate, dog.
But hold on. I know the Dolphin organization donated money to Carol City
Okay.
for what you call it? For the
Yeah, for the weight room. I did.
Right.
That's on our page. We did a live stream of that.
Okay,
When they
so if somebody's able to do that,
and then actually
You
we had to
understand what
get
I'm
we
saying?
had to get cleared for that because we tried to do the girls flag game, the battle of 183rd, and we couldn't do that. These are the big 7. So it's the West, Central, New Orleans, Carol City, Booker T, Southbridge, and Homestead.
Okay,
So between those big 7 is 13.5 million, and then after that, there's money spread out into the rest of the schools that are in Dade
Hold on a
County,
second.
which are
My question is that I understand that the athletic director, the money has to distribute all the programs from football, baseball, basketball, everything.
Right.
So does football trump everything, or just everything? All the money gets spread around through all the programs.
Well, we live in Miami. Football is king down here. We all know that, but it's not supposed to. It's not. But the money goes through football first, then they bust it down to the rest of the programs. Like whatever's left, whatever after they done touch what they need to touch for they little bonus vacation money, whatever.
so football is hold on, Coach. So football is cash cow.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
rake in all the money,
it does.
but you have to understand a percentage of that goes to Dade County. The rest of it goes to the school.
Mm-hmm.
Amongst the school, you still have to split that amongst the other sports.
Sports.
Boys and girls basketball,
Mm-hmm.
boys and girls track. Although they have their separate fundraisers as well because they understand they have to raise money too.
Mm-hmm.
Wrestling, bowling, band,
Now girls flag.
busting, girls flag.
You gotta
The
get
whole-
them. You
the whole
gotta
soccer.
transportation. You gotta get them
Right.
there.
You
Like
got buses.
they get pregame and postgame meals.
Yeah, so they get meals too. So all this, and I think that's the misconception from the outside looking in. Everybody thinks from the money that football team makes, they think that solely goes to the football team. No,
It's not like that.
understand a portion of that goes to the school board. Once we get the money at Northwestern or at Central, that is dispersed through the whole athletic department.
Well, let me ask the question. As a parent, I got a kid that play tennis or that play baseball. Why would I send my kid to your school if they're not getting funded the same way as a football program?
That
I mean,
ain't a tennis school.
Yeah,
Take
and
your
to
kid
the tennis school
the
to
Everglades or
ransom,
IMG
yeah.
or yeah, ransom.
But
yeah.
Columbus, like those are schools that
let's be real. Now.
that do tennis.
Let's be
Yeah.
real. If you're a kid, and you might have a superstar coach, and I see
Yeah.
what you're saying, you might have a diamond in the rough kid, but you as a parent, you have to understand, Central is not a tennis.
Yeah, you
school.
got to research that.
Let's be real.
I mean, we do have tennis there.
We got it.
I ain't
We
gonna
got
lie.
it for the kids to
My dog
participate.
Cotton Brown, he played tennis. I ain't gonna lie. Cotton did some of every sport at Central. Y'all know Cotton.
Yeah.
Y'all know my dog. Y'all know him for other things. You know, he turns up the party.
That Cotton?
You know, yeah.
Black. Oh.
Yeah, Black Money. Black Money. You know, shout out my dog Cotton, man. That's my boy,
Come on,
man.
did he really play
I
tennis?
love Black.
He really did. He played tennis.
Black a wild card,
Ain't no way in
man.
hell I can imagine him playing
Black
tennis.
a wild
I'm telling you,
card.
man, that boy.
I'm a dog now.
He in the yearbook. He was on the tennis
family,
team.
man.
I swear I played.
He was like this.
On the
like
tennis
this.
team, yeah, in the yearbook. Hey, Black played basketball too. He's a phenomenal basketball player, believe it or not.
Yeah.
He may not look like it, but Black he can play basketball. He can shoot. Like he just like, but he always been Black. Like even when we was on the court, like he just clowning. Like he done falling into the guards at the end of in the back of the gym, throwing up layups. He making them. We wearing 2 different shoes. 2 different color socks, one sleeve cut off. But yeah, he played. He started playing football late because Black. He say he had a heart issue, but you never know with him. He always got something going on, man. I gotta love him, man. That's my boy.
So, like we was talking about earlier, so I read this rule. Florida, all right, this says the Florida's rule book is crystal clear. All right, anything with a dollar sign that a student athlete wouldn't normally receive as part of the educational experience is off limits, right? So that means travel, meals, lodging, even equipment upgrades. Now, this is the FHSAA. I guess this is that clause in their rule book. How do we change this? And we talked about earlier about somebody of color sitting on that board.
We gotta get there,
right?
Yeah.
So is that a appointed position, or do people vote these people in for that position? I'm talking about on the FHSA's board. Go ahead.
Right. I would say from South Florida, there's not too many people on the board of
FHSAA
to speak up for us
right
in South Florida. So once you go past South Florida, pretty much everything. I'm not going to say there's no inner cities, stemming from Central Florida to Orlando's to Tampa's. Of course, we got hoods.
Yeah.
But once you're going up to not have nobody on the board from South Florida to understand our kids,
Yeah.
Understand the
how
culture
we
here.
coach
Yeah.
and remember now, just say we sitting inside of here. They don't know what's going on. We know what's going on, but if you're sitting outside, you don't know.
Yeah.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
They sitting up, they sitting at their house, they cooling, but they not at our practice. They
At
don't
all.
understand what our kids endure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So there's nobody on the board. So they sitting back. They going by the rules.
Yeah.
The rules say A, B, C, D, E, F, G. That's what they're gonna go by.
Yeah.
We all know shit go left, right, up, down.
Yeah.
You got a lot of people that's just one way.
Yeah.
And it is what it is, but they don't understand what inner city kids go through.
Yeah.
I coached high school for 7 years. I never seen not one FHSAA board member come to our practice. Not one.
I can believe
And I
that.
can say the same thing for Central. And I can say the same thing for y'all.
Yeah.
Not one.
I can believe
to
that.
say, damn, I'm not naive. I know we giving these people bare minimum resources from them to Dade County School Board. So to be optimistic, how are these people winning championships and putting kids in college day in and day out with bare minimum
Little
resources? You got to be a fool to not know coaches is helping these kids.
Yeah.
we either helping them mentally, physically,
Definitely helping mentally.
financially. Man, that little money we get in these,
That little stipend check y'all get.
we already in the red.
Yeah.
Yo, if you created an account for your coaching, you might as well put it in red. How the bank do? Put minus and put give or take 3,500. You already in the red.
Yeah.
Cause you're gonna have to help a kid.
Yeah.
You're going to have to help a kid
Yeah.
from gas,
Yeah.
today's day, Uber,
And you
Metro Rail, or I'll just sum it up with public transportation,
no, but see with
Bus,
the
whatever.
with the transportation issue, like
food,
Yeah.
we brought up on our podcast.
clothes, shoes.
Yeah.
That's a part of coaching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Even you can even go to Optimus.
Yeah.
Kids got to get to
Practice, yeah.
parents. Everybody ain't able.
And now, like,
It is what it is.
When we came up, we used to all ride on the same bus. Now it ain't like that no more. Like, you find your way to the game. Like, we used to ride to the games as a team back when we came up in Optimus Little League. Now it's like you find your way to the game. Like, some of them ride with coach, some of them getting Uber there, like you said. And it's like we brought up on our podcast the other day. Like, it was this kid from Jackson. He died. His name was Tyler Henderson. Getting off the bus, car hit him. No bus footage. Like, they even identified him as an adult. He was 17. And it's like his parents, like the family had to search for him. They couldn't find him at first because they had him identified as an adult. But he was a kid. There's no footage from the bus, no accident report, nothing like that. But let's just say coach, like if Max, like I think was his coach at the time, had he gave him an Uber ride, that shit still be alive right now. But that's
give or take. That's a fine line.
See what I'm
I
saying?
mean? It's and that probably was a norm to him. How many times Max helped him?
Yeah.
And the time you picking out, you know what I'm saying, that the
It's
kid
unfortunate.
is just unfortunate.
Yeah.
So I know we mentioned Texas and Georgia, right?
Mm-hmm.
Those programs, right?
Can't
So
Go ahead. No, go ahead.
So
Go ahead.
my question is, right?
ahead.
Sometimes it's not. I like to say, don't reinvent the wheel, right? And what I mean by that is what are they doing?
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm pretty sure they got a big booster, right? That actually put money into that system,
That's
right?
another thing.
Into that engine, right? So, do you know what they do out there so that we don't have to reinvent the wheel? You understand what I'm saying? Maybe it's a system and a process that we can transfer from there and maybe bring it to here to try to. I mean, okay. So what I'm saying, okay. So number one, I'm not a coach, right?
Okay.
I'm older than y'all, so
Yeah.
so I understand the football, but I know y'all know it better, right? But I'm just trying to look at this thing from an execution, like how to. I'm looking at it from a solution, right? Because here's what I'm saying. I know at Cass City we got millionaires, alumni,
Each school.
at y'all school,
Yeah.
same thing, and we could call these names. You understand what I'm saying? That benefited from Central, that benefited from the West, that benefited from Cass City. Now they doing what they doing. You know what I'm saying? But their hands are tied because of the school board. You understand what I'm saying? So my question is like, instead of trying to reinvent the wheel, is there something that we can do? Like, do you know of that system out there?
So
You understand what I'm saying?
For me, how I feel like
You're shaking your head, Luke, but
they killed the booster club system. Like for
Okay,
Central, like they killed the booster club. Like at Goldman has a booster club.
It don't even matter with none of that.
But it's like
why? Why it don't matter?
Dade County School Board wants theirs.
yeah, they got it. See, that's the
Hold on.
main thing. I
Hold on,
said
hold
that
on, hold
earlier.
Okay, all right.
I said that earlier.
Central got millionaires.
Yeah.
Even if if we talking NFL guys, Central got NFL guys that's willing
Yeah.
Yeah.
to do whatever, to do the weight room over, to do the fields over. They'll do that out of their pocket. We got guys, NFL guys. Y'all got guys.
And those fields
Okay,
need
take
to
away
be
the
done.
NFL guys. If we came together as a whole, y'all will have enough people to raise money. Central will have enough people. We will have.
Yeah.
Dade County want theirs.
They gotta get theirs.
So it ain't about It ain't about that. You know how many times guys done came in, boy, let's do the field over. Let's do the weight room over. From y'all, well, y'all got blessed.
Yeah, Dolphins got y'all.
Yeah.
So.
But
But
look at
that's my
Central.
thing. If the
But look at
Dolphins was able
Central
to do it,
in the West weight room. But we got guys that's willing to pour money into the program.
I mean, our weight room just got a little
They gonna
upgrade
say, "Hey
when
man,
Jube was
let's
there.
get it done." You know, we from the hood. Boy, what that? How much that weight room need to be done? 50?
What?
Let's run it. Oh no, they kind of gonna put a hold on that.
They need that. They need
They need
theirs.
that. No. You can't just say you gonna need 50. No.
But that's why I said earlier, like
We gonna
it's,
put a
it's
hold
like
on
it's
that.
like the streets. Like it's kind of like the dope game. Like
so that's
college,
the problem right there.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a
Like you
prime
said.
example. 2017, 18. Everybody know who Brent Venables is.
Yeah,
At the time,
he was at Clemson.
Right.
He was
He
the
was the
coordinator.
Clemson DC. He's the head coach at Oklahoma right now. He came to see Sam Brooks, our
At the
big
West.
time DN.
Mm-hmm.
He came. He wanted to walk around the school. We walking through the school. Take him to the weight room. He get in the weight room.
This what y'all working with, Coach?
The weight room literally like the
This
size
room.
of this garage.
Yeah.
It got 6 platforms. It got some dumbbells along the wall. A couple of mirrors. They broke. You got
Okay.
one leg press machine
Yeah.
in a corner for 100 kids on varsity, not JV.
Yeah.
Varsity. Wow. You got one leg press machine in the corner. You got 6 platforms for hand clean, power clean, so forth, squat, whatever.
Yeah.
You got one set of dumbbells ranging from 5 to whatever. 150. one set now.
Yeah.
Damn.
Dude walked in there and said, but he had this look on his face. He said, and you guys put out athletes?
Yeah.
But his face
Champions,
was
yeah.
like that. Like this y'all
This is
weight
what y'all
room?
working with.
This what y'all got, and y'all putting out these kind of caliber of players. And it was embarrassing.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because, and shout out to Vernon Carey. Vernon Carey redid the weight room to the best he can, maximize the space the best that he can.
Mm-hmm.
We tried to extend it. They talking about
Had an issue with that.
engineering and we can't do this. And once again, they kind
They need theirs.
they
and that
need,
and,
they
and
need
like
they little shit.
yeah, that was a
If
slight
it's
excuse.
enough,
They
they're gonna approve the
Oh, they
permit.
gotta get
and
theirs.
you feel me?
Yeah.
They
So,
gotta get theirs.
It's just, man, it's heckling jive, and it's really a shame, man. And reverting back to the initial, what Teddy trying to do, it's a good deed. I think it was an honest mistake, but he should have never put that on
Put the
social
breakdown.
media.
See,
The whole breakdown with he got
with
coming out
that,
his pocket.
like I said, another thing on our podcast, like I said, like we don't really know the method to Teddy's madness. So, like I think for me, and this is just my thought process, like I actually think like he did it for a reason to expose those people that actually need to be removed, the people that are digging in the pots, the ones who we actually need to be investigating.
Yeah.
But I think he did it for that. But again, I don't know, so I can't speak for Teddy. But I would love to, like, for me, I don't think he should be suspended because we want to face Teddy. Like, we don't know. So who's gonna be the head coach now? Like, and that's a whole nother thing. And like, those guys are loyal to Teddy. Like, they're not gonna take the position because they already know how it's gonna go. Same thing with Jude. This would be like they slight way of moving him out because they're not seeing eye to eye.
Yeah.
Him and the AD, which is crazy. And it's like, man, Teddy's like a neighborhood hero. Like, he gives hope to a lot of kids in the community. And it's like, these kids see Teddy, like he came from the community, like he came up through this same school, same program. Now he the head coach. He went to the league. Like, he can show you, like, it's multiple ways to get it. And then, like, he show love to everybody. Like, you ain't really just got to be a bull. Like, he show love to everybody.
Yeah. So how was the relationship with Teddy and the AD before Teddy put this out?
It was a strain.
Was it rocky?
It
So
wasn't.
nobody really knows. The whole
It
time?
wasn't really a good one from our understanding. It wasn't
Now-
a good one.
Now, Now, I guess what's circulating on the internet, right, is that Teddy was not an actual employee. You know what I'm saying?
Technically,
So how does that work though?
what happens with that technically when they get technical, you got to start going by documents.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's on paper. Now you have coaches that's, quote unquote volunteers that plays major roles.
Yeah.
Right.
From certifications,
Yeah.
the whole 9 yards. You know what I mean? Some guys be certified,
Some
some
not.
guys not. But they are still coaching and playing
Yeah.
Right.
major
Yeah.
parts into
program.
programs
Yeah.
winning.
Right.
Okay.
They dead on a day-to-day
All,
basis.
Everything, plays out, boom, boom, boom. So now he trying to defend himself. Okay, technically, I'm a volunteer, so how can you suspend a volunteer?
Right.
But non-technically, I'm the face of the program. I'm the head coach.
Mm-hmm.
It's me.
Yeah.
I'm making it happen.
Yeah.
So okay, FH, SAA, y'all went technical. I'm going technical.
Yeah.
I can agree to disagree with that. This is why I say he should have cooled out. When they fought at you, okay, cool. You can't post. Like I say, he probably made an honest mistake. No problem, cool. When they said, okay, we're going to investigate you, cool.
Yeah.
Investigate me. If you find out, worst come to worst, I may get 3, 4, 5 games.
Yeah.
Cool. If they don't find anything, I get nothing.
Yeah.
I keep
I
going.
get a coach.
Understand, they go by weeks, not starting from the season. So let's just say right now, we are what? About
5 weeks out, maybe.
5 weeks out. And they say, okay, investigation done. You're suspended for 3, 4 weeks. That starts now.
Okay.
So by week 1 or 2,
Right.
I'm back on the field.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? That's what a lot of people from the outside looking in don't understand.
Yeah.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? So
Right.
I think Teddy got impatient and he jumped the gun and he panicked and he went on a rant via social media.
And I ain't gonna lie,
I think that was a mistake by him. And, and that's very unlike him because he's not a social media
he's
guy.
really not.
Yeah.
He's a chill,
Laid back guy.
cool
He do-
guy.
he do what he do, like-
Really never see him on social.
Yeah,
if
it's
he
like he do-
posts, it's gonna be like little family oriented.
Yeah.
His mom, his son, like really on some cool. You know
Yeah,
what
he
I mean?
just laid
he
back,
just chilling.
chilling.
Yeah.
He's not a rant guy
Or look
So-
at me type of person.
So by him going on a rant
Yeah.
and open up other cans to trying to expose the AD, Larry Williams, the whole 9 y'all, whatever he had going on.
Who was this Vern that he was talking
Vern
about?
is
Vern.
He on the coaching staff.
Vern is the glue.
Yeah. He been there for a minute.
Vern has been Miami Northwestern behind closed doors for a long time.
Yeah.
Vern,
Is he a
dude,
coach?
he's a coach.
Yeah, he on the coaching staff.
He's pretty much the assistant head coach that does a lot of paperwork to
Make sure everybody's certified and cleared
everything
and good.
He's the glue.
Yeah.
Right.
He's the glue.
Okay.
Behind the head coach,
But it sounds like he got a problem with Vern though, right?
I mean,
he did. I don't know the
Yeah,
dynamics
the
of the
ins and outs of
specifics
that.
of that. None of my
Yeah.
business. I'm not a
Yeah,
nosy guy.
yeah.
So you know what I mean. That I don't know how.
Could that go back to
how that
like
went.
what you said about posting? And I agree with you, man. I think man, he should have never posted that. Just left it alone,
yeah.
man.
Yeah, because
It was-
honestly, we felt I was asking, I asked Bob, I asked my partner Gordon, I asked them boys, man, did we mess up posting that? Did we help them come after Teddy? Because we ain't trying to make nobody come after him. We a Teddy supporter.
Right.
I think everybody got excited when he did it.
Yeah.
And just went to sharing it.
Yeah,
just
because
really
we thought
raise
trying to
the
help.
money,
Yeah,
right,
we trying to help.
to get the money, and they really didn't look at the
And
post.
what-
When I
and-
seen the post, he broke down. I said, "Ooh,
Hey, Luke, I ain't gonna flaws. We did the same thing. I'm like, yo,
I'm like,
I seen
you
that
can't,
shit
you
too.
listen,
can't,
I was
Luke,
like,
we
can't
in the
do
group.
that.
I'm like,
you
Bob.
can't put that out
Well,
there.
I'm like, Bob, Jim, I'm like, man, I don't know if we should post it because he really breaking down everything, bro. And they
Came out
going
of his pocket.
they finna pocket watch you. We got that. And it's like I said, we got cease and desist. Like I told you, the guy went down there. That's how they got that 305 Plus network. Which again, where's the revenue from that? Because he went down there and told the people they're supposed to get like $7 million in revenue from live streaming the games, and like they blocked us. And it's like then they hired some Hispanics or white dudes to call the games, which is crazy. Like they don't know the culture. They not from here.
Right.
You had another guy, like a guy we know, Munjan, show you how to do all the technical stuff for the live stream. You have him do all this, set y'all up. Y'all fire him for a white Spanish guy. And it's like, honestly,
so
like
that's the guy
Luke's-
that we was talking about earlier.
yeah, the Hosendall dude. And like he's part of the fraternity. And it's like the fraternity brothers. It's him. I believe it's Steve Gallen. Also, Kenny Phillips is a part of this in a way. Like it's like these guys, and it's like they all base it off us. It's like Luke said, like we done like a lot of leg work, and we're out here everywhere. Like we're with these kids, or we're with their parents. Like we know them. Like we're getting to know them on like us
Personal basis.
on a personal basis.
Yeah.
Like we know these people, and it's like
relationships,
it's crazy
Covering
because
so much ground.
it's crazy because like
Covering ground.
now
Yeah.
like for that network they only like cover football and graduations or proms. So it's like I couldn't even go to like my niece's graduation. My friend, his daughter, she graduated for Carroll City because they were doing it, and I was banned in Dade. Like we couldn't do anything Dade.
Back up. Wait a minute. Let's talk about that band thing. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Like, so explain that, man. Like, nah, cause I'm like, hold on. I'm like, I mean, like,
Hold on.
wait a minute.
We talk
wait a
about the
minute.
band. Hold on,
Wait
now.
a minute, man. God damn, man. Like, that's what I was talking about earlier, man.
Yeah.
When we was talking earlier, right?
Yeah.
And I said that a lot of us older guys, the problems that we have is that there's a disconnect
Yeah.
with that, with the generation behind us.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So I think some of the guys that you talking about, they baby boomers. They
Yeah.
the end of the
Yeah.
baby boomers,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Because I know exactly who you're talking about. They not
But
young.
You know it's
and then,
crazy.
And then when
like
they get to my generation,
Yeah.
I'm X.
you Gen X.
You know what I'm saying? So now
What
I supposed to be
you
talking.
Gen X too?
Nah,
Luke?
he millennial, right?
No, I'm
No, he before millennial.
Yeah, I'm way before millennial.
So you Gen X then? You with me?
Yeah, Gen X.
Yeah.
I'm with you.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So my point is,
Yeah.
I'm a 70s.
and I want to
Yeah.
get, and I want
Ladies,
to get
baby.
back to that, like you being banned, like
Yeah.
that shit crazy to me. You know what I'm saying? Like talk about that though.
I mean, that was crazy within itself because it's
was.
like he said,
Chuck
like-
was doing a great job, man, and really like just getting started.
Yeah.
in his deal and in his journey.
Yeah.
and so many people was chiming in and getting on his side, man. Like, yo, you want to watch a Friday night game?
Just where you need to tune in.
Go to section 104. You know what I'm saying? And Chuck was very generous, man. Yo, whatever you can send it. If you don't send nothing, cool. I'm still here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's like,
Filming.
I'm not gonna say I'm gonna cut the live because
Right.
you ain't donating. And it's like actually the donations came from the people. Like I never started that. Like they just like, man, where can we donate? Like you doing a great job. Like you doing us a
did.
service, man. Like you
caught
don't know how
fire.
many people of like we can't make it, but we want to be there.
Out of town,
And it's-
home, at work, and Chuck caught fire, caught momentum, man. And a lot of people was looking forward
Yeah.
to him
To watching them
every
games.
Friday
Yeah.
to watching that game.
So what's the process now currently? Do they stream the games or
He's
or watch
supposed
that?
to. Yeah.
So that means that they not doing it.
What the
HBCU plus network.
Yeah.
Oh, that.
So,
Okay.
So
They
like,
tried to
they're
weed
trying to,
him
yeah,
out.
they're trying to get on that app in order to like bring viewers, and it's crazy because, again, like I said, they went down to the county using our views, saying they can make money.
Right.
And again, where's this revenue? Because there's so much money supposed to be coming through for the county, and it's like, where is it at? And it's supposed to go to these kids because that's who you making it off. And it's like
ain't going there.
when we're recycling it back into the community and we're doing hand to hand with the coaches, they have an issue. It's like Luke said, they gotta get theirs.
They got to get there.
And it's like, it's crazy. Like they sent the letter. Like matter of fact, we were about to do Norland. It was about to be the third round of the playoffs. I forgot who they played before they went on the road. It was that year Norland went to state and they lost to Berkeley Prep.
Yeah.
So it was a team that came down here. So we got in the mail first the cease and desist from Miami-Dade County Public Schools. Then we got an email cease and desist from the FHSAA,
Right.
because they own the rights to the playoff series. So that's why you don't see us go live in no playoff games anymore. Like, we just only get clips. But yeah, like, we got banned from Dade because of that. But now, like, I spoke with Latoya Williams, GMAC, and I believe Mr. Lawrence is now the head of GMAC. Like, they said, because we got back in to do flag, and I'm shout out my favorite flag team, Edison, the Lady Red Raiders. They won state. Like, I ain't gonna lie, they are gangster.
Them
like,
girls got some ball players.
Rakaya Lewis, man,
So
she's
hold
the
on.
quarterback. Man, she
Wait,
like,
well, damn, I've been out of sports for a while.
Just tad bit a little.
yeah.
It's girl flag football is
So-
serious. They get
so-
scholarships and all now.
boy-
Hold on, so we got flag football
For girls.
at high schools now.
For
Yeah.
girls.
Yeah,
girls.
they got state championships, everything.
wow.
They got scholarships.
And they
like
get
I said.
scholarships
I'm
to
like
go to-
so disconnected.
But they
It's a
about to have
sport
it
in
in
college.
D1. Yeah.
yeah, I know it's a sport in college, but I
They
didn't
about to
know
have
that
it in
we- that,
D1,
you know, that
and
we
it's
had
gonna
it
be
in-
it's gonna be in the Olympics too. Flag football.
Yeah,
men
well,
and
yeah,
women.
I saw that it's gonna be in the Olympics.
But yeah, like they bent, but like we got, like I said, we got back in with girls flag, which was the day like we was in Palmetto. Shout out to Palmetto.
Yeah.
Like they let us come on campus, like we could shoot wherever they play at. Edison, like Coach Vince Hall, been ride with them. State champs, Homestead, Central. We weren't really good that year. We got some of y'all games. Like the first game, the AD, like he ain't really want to look me in my eye. I seen him like they like, oh, you gotta talk to him. I'm like, come on, man. I'm gonna look at him. He put his head down. He act like I'm coming like with animosity. And I'm like, I'm just trying to get on the field,
I'm
man.
just
So
trying to film the game.
that's all I'm
man.
trying to do.
Real simple.
Oh, you can't come on. It's like, cause he like in cahoots with the frat brothers. Like they hand in hand. So it's like, for me, it's like,
Allegedly.
no, that's
No,
his guy.
ain't no
That's his
allegedly.
guy.
Well, I'm saying allegedly because you know.
No,
we know
if-
what it is.
If
Right,
we
right,
gonna
right,
be
right,
on
right.
here, we gonna say the real. So I'm
Okay,
just keeping
alright.
it funky.
Okay.
But you know, and that's just like for the viewers too. That's
Okay.
just respect to them because like they want to know they tuning in for this.
Hey,
But honestly, like I didn't get it because like I'm just here for the kids, man. I'm trying to get some clips. This is all for them. Like
Exposure.
I make sure I tag them. I tag the school.
Right.
Like anything y'all doing, like we're supporting it. And it's like I'm not a bull.
Right.
But it's like when they reached out to, hey man, can you come up? I'ma show up. And it's like I'm in the stands with y'all. Like I'm comfortable everywhere. Like I'm gonna find somebody. I'm gonna find my people.
So I got a question, right?
Mm-hmm.
So press passes, right? So what's the process with that? You have to apply
I mean,
for a
most
press
schools
pass?
we contact the ADs prior to the game.
Right.
Okay.
See if we can get media credentials.
Right.
Okay.
Most of them they clear. It's like once they see our name, section 104. Yes, y'all gotta come.
Right.
And it's
Okay.
like, honestly, I don't try to go into most situations and think like, man, y'all supposed to know us. But it's like Luke says, like, man, we should be bigger, but we getting there.
Right.
But it's like, man, it's like when they do recognize us, and it's like, oh man, like, okay, I guess I'm doing something. Like I feel like I'm living in my purpose now.
Right.
And it's like it all happened organically. Like our followers are organic. And it's like these are real deal followers. Like they're coming to the page because they're real. We posted.
They on social media
Or the
too,
live,
man.
they
They on it.
Yeah.
we everywhere. Like
The guys, the old school guys that don't claim to be on, they be on there. They just don't post.
because
But
we
they post
bring them
watching.
up. Yeah, they there.
Social media
Yeah.
is the world. You got
What?
a lot of people on social media got accounts
Mm-hmm.
that don't post, but they post watching.
And they there.
Yeah, yeah.
You don't think they know who Section 104?
Because we
If
bring
they didn't
them
know-
up.
Right. If they didn't know who he was, why would they ban him?
Yeah.
Why would they say, damn, this kid getting a rhythm. He's
Yeah.
getting a following. He's getting a gathering. You know what? Instead of him making the money, let's come
yeah.
up with something for us to make the money.
Yeah.
They watching, dog.
Yeah.
Don't be fooled. They might not post, but they
Right.
watch.
Yeah.
But see that goes back to what I was saying right earlier when we and about us going like us older guys really understanding the younger, right? Because what y'all have now, and I'm a part of it as well, right? This content creation, right? This thing is big, man.
Yeah.
Very big.
You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And that little HBCU thing, I'm not gonna call it little, but the HBCU platform, what they have, right? I tried to get on it to watch a game. You know what I'm saying?
And how was your experience?
It was horrible.
Horrible.
And this is all I keep hearing
It was
from
horrible,
people.
bro.
Screaming
And
was
then
horrible.
it's like
'Cause I
they
tried
streaming
it,
the
and I
wrong
didn't even know
game.
who that was.
Yeah.
This before we even had this conversation. I forget what game it was.
They got everybody signing up, subscribing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And what happened was I can't remember what
I think
game
it was the
was.
Heritage. It probably was the Heritage and New Orleans game.
Yeah. They had on there, but they was playing something else.
But it was bad.
I think it
But
probably was a
go ahead.
Central game. I think it was a Central. I can't remember what game it was, man. But anyway, it was the experience was bad. I think we
Yeah.
having something here, and I was trying to watch it or whatever like that, man. But that shit was horrible.
Man, I
You know
ain't
what I'm
going.
saying?
I ain't
So-
going to lie. Like I'll tell you, like the first thing started like this dude, like the Hosendorf guy. He came into us in the stands one time, and he's like, "Hey man, y'all can't be doing this." Like, but he said in an aggressive tone. I was like, "Hey man, you in our camera view, like get out of the way." He's like, "Oh, I got something." I was like, "Listen, man, get out of the way." So he got aggressive with me, so I had to get aggressive with him.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, like I told him, like, man, I'll push your old ass down the stairs. Like, it's about to get there because I'm a journalist, I'm a commentator, but like, don't make me get there with you because it could get there. And it's like he came at us with the wrong. It's like you say the disconnect with the age
Yeah.
gap, but it's crazy
It's
because
the same school too.
yeah, exactly. We're the same school. Like, I'm a young man from this community. I came up through this school system, like, and I'm doing something for the community. And it's like, it's not all about me. Like Luke said, like, it be people who like have lives and they like, listen, man, if I don't see this a dollar amount, like I'm in the live.
But
And I'd be like, what?
And then ask yourself, out of all these people sitting in the stands, how I know to come to section 104, how I know who Chuck is to come straight up to this kid and say, hey man, you can't scream.
Yeah.
Y'all already had a plan before y'all approached this kid.
Yeah.
I see this kid on fire. Damn, boy, we can make some. You know what? Let's cut him out. Let's start our own deal.
So that was before the HBCU thing?
Yeah.
This
And
before.
Yeah,
He
like
was-
I told you, they
he
went
was on fire.
They went down there with our numbers and said we can make $7 million in revenue
okay,
off of
okay,
our
okay.
numbers.
He was
Okay.
on fire.
And
Okay.
So they cut him.
Okay,
They
it's starting to
cut,
come together for
Yeah.
me. I know I'm a little
they
slow.
cut him out for screaming. Banned him from the game.
Yeah, so that's why
All
we
the
wanted.
games.
So now they got all these new Section 104
So
rules.
they can
like,
scream.
you can't bring tripods in the stadium
Right.
no more. No
Come
more
on,
book
dog.
bags. Like these are new Section 104.
You
And
can't
it's
bring
like,
a tripod in this.
and it's like it's crazy because like we had to adapt to GoFan, and like we didn't ask for that. We used to go into the schools and seeing our people. Like that's how like we commune. Like we go to the game, buy our tickets to this at the school, but it's crazy. Like now we have to do it on GoFan. Now you paying that extra like internet fee. Like we ain't have to pay that at the schoolhouse.
Yeah.
So, okay,
Little dollar
pause,
too.
pause, okay,
Yeah.
okay, pause for a second, right? So let me make sure I understand this, right? From what I remember, back in the day,
Yeah.
going to a game, you could buy your ticket
At the
game,
schoolhouse or at the
school-
game.
Oh, basically at the school or at the game, right?
$5.
So you can't do that no
$3,
more.
$4.
That's what you're
No.
saying. You
No.
can't do that no more. That's all done.
It's
GoFan.com.
all online
Okay, so everything is done through
GoFan.
that network,
Right.
which what
No.
you're saying, right?
through GoFan. GoFan
Okay.
is something different than
Okay.
the HBCU.
High school
That's just
sports.
dope.
Okay,
Yeah, it's
alright.
different. But that's how you get all the tickets for the games.
Yeah.
It's through GoFan.
Ain't no more cash no more.
No more going to the schools. Like
ain't no more
you don't
cash.
Who
get this.
created that app though? The GoFan.
Who knows? But again, like this is
See,
this
that's
is something
worse.
we have to adapt to.
That's worth researching.
But it's like why they can't adapt to anything
Called
else.
GoFan, right?
Yeah,
Well, maybe somebody in the comment section should
should find. Yeah, they
research
just
that.
probably know.
It's
but
GoFan.com.
Yeah.
GoFan.com.
Oh, okay.
but
All right.
yeah, and it's like
GoFan.com.
Yeah, but the school board had to solicit that. See, all right. So first of all, I used to work for the school board, right? So I was a plumber for the school board.
Yeah.
So I kind of understand, and I did business with the school board as well as a contractor.
Mm-hmm.
This after I left the school board, right? So I kind of understand the process of even when it come down to when it come down to construction, right?
Yeah.
Basically, with the school board, everything it's put out for a solicit to
Yeah.
bid, right? So I'm pretty sure some lobbyists may have went to the school board commissioners, said we want to do X, Y, and Z, right? Okay, boom, they put it out for bid. Company bid it.
See, that's the
Boom.
thing with the
So
dude.
that's the process.
So with him, he does the bidding, and it's like he's the only one that knows like when they're bidding on the streaming things or the rights for the logos. So he's the only one down there bidding, and it's like he's bidding super low. And then it's like now all these county employees and everybody downtown, they used to seeing him and they think he doing good business. Where it's like to the people like us and the coaches, we never know when these things are going on, which the community should know because it should be public records. And we should be able to bid on these things as well. But we don't know when these things are going down. So we're not there to bid and like make it actually be a back and forth as opposed to you just bid and you're there by yourself. And
Right.
it's crazy that
So
we got
it's
banned.
no competition.
Yeah,
basically.
exactly. And again, like I said earlier, it's
That
enough
bid
for
process,
all of
it
us.
should be competition though.
Yeah,
And it
but
should be a
that's the
sealed
thing.
bid.
That's the thing, and it's another guy like in the youth circuit. Like he gets real nervous when we come around, and it's crazy because he's black, and I thought he was cool at first because I met him at the Cherry one time. And he was telling us like these things we should have, like portable chargers, Wi-Fi boxes, stuff like that. If we wanted live stream, I was like, all right, cool. But it's like then once he realized we were at certain places. And like some people would get on this live, it's like, oh man, y'all ain't like section 104. You ain't like section. And then like we not telling people to do this. But he's like, man, oh, like when he sees, man, y'all should have hit me up, man. Let me know y'all was coming. I probably went somewhere else. It's like, but why? Like you got your fan base, your followers, we got ours. And it's like we ain't stopping you for coming nowhere. And then it's like now I start seeing him in high school, but he was strictly Little League. So it's like, what if we were to be like, man, listen, we stayed claim on all the high school shit. Like we the ones that put high school on. Like you should be checking with us. Like we don't do that. The more the merrier. Because again, like I said, you got your followers, we got ours. It's the exposure for the kids.
It has to be like a collaborative thing, right? Like
It
kind of like
should
what
be.
we was talking about earlier
Yeah.
in terms of like with this whole podcasting
Yeah.
thing, right? And it's actually the exact same thing when you think about it, right? It's actually the same thing. And what I mean by that is this big thing with the streamers, like with Kai Cenat and all that stuff.
Yeah.
All right. So I know you, but like
I was gonna
Streamer
tell you,
University,
like,
right?
yeah, we should get on Twitch.
Right. So no, we
Yeah.
got a Twitch account.
You okay? Yeah,
Yeah,
I'm
we got
trying
a
to
Twitch
set
account.
mines up.
I don't know. You stream a lot of Twitch or no? No. Okay. Well,
I gotta follow y'all when I set it up.
Twitch is a. I'm getting off subject a little bit, right? But Twitch is not a discovery type of channel.
Yeah.
Which means that people got to know you on Twitch.
Yeah, okay.
You understand what I'm saying?
Because I was telling somebody that.
like it's no real algorithm.
Okay.
So to say, you know what I'm saying? I mean, I could be wrong, but a part of my research, there's no
Well,
algorithm.
once you work it,
that
I think
push
an
it.
algorithm like it builds, like because it's
Right.
like for us, like Luke said, like he thinks
It's a way
like
to
we should
do
be
it.
big. Like our algorithm, like is crazy now. Like we reach like 1.5 million viewers. Like and
I
that's
got a
just
strategy
like
for you that I found. I was researching on YouTube,
Mm-hmm.
and I ran across this guy. It's a strategy. I'll tell you off camera. But,
Okay.
But
I ain't gonna lie, Rob. I might want to try some more of this, man. This is
Oh,
smooth,
oh.
like from the Cuban lady, man. It's made off of the Marriott, the
this
boat lift.
La Maria,
Yeah.
La Maria.
Shout out to the Cubans that came over.
Yeah. So yeah, we trying to do the brand deal.
Yeah.
Oh, here you go.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, there's some good rum though. It's smooth though, right?
I ain't gonna lie, I like the Bahamian rums.
Yeah.
You know? Shout out to my Bahamian people, just
But-
had the Independence Day.
But they got this thing out, right? It's a whole type of internet type of thing. I'll give you the name to it too. It's like a book bag, right? You carry your bag, and you got your internet and all that stuff right in there, man.
Oh, that's live. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And then you can stream,
I need
and
that.
it's powerful.
I need that. I ain't
think-
gonna
I
lie.
think it's
I'm
about
looking into
$2,500.
I'm looking into the Ray-Bans too.
Oh yeah, I got a pair of them too.
That's what a lot of people was telling us, like we should do Ray-Bans so they can't ban us. I was like, listen, man, they know our page. So
Yeah.
the minute section
They
one
gonna
will
see
go, because like you said, like Luke said, like they may not comment, They may not post, but they watching. So it's like we got people that watch our lives and report back.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's crazy. Like again, like for me, it was a new experience. Like I told you earlier, I got shot when I was 11. Like to be banned from doing something for the community, like for the kids, like that's something weird. Like I thought I was doing something good, and it's like they got mad because the people wanted to donate. They got mad because we started running commercials. They was like, how is he doing this? And that's another thing. They didn't know how we were doing it, and they didn't know like we was simulcasting from YouTube and Facebook at the same time.
Yeah.
So it's like that was a whole nother thing. They was like, man, they're on both of these social media, and they're like.
They don't
All
understand
the views are almost mimicking each other.
Yeah.
But
they don't understand technology. So my producer, he just he said GoFan. And let me go back to this about the GoFan.com. Right, it says GoFan was created by Huddle Tickets LLC, which is also known as GoFan. GoFan is a digital ticketing and event management platform specifically designed for schools.
So let me tell you a thing about Huddle. So Huddle is like a highlight basically company.
Right.
Like they do all the shooting like for the schools, but how they do it, and this is what they also went down in the county and tried to say what we are. They charge the schools, the colleges, in order to get these kids clips. So they have tiers. So it's a tier 1, a tier 2, and a tier 3.
Right.
And like the tier 1 is like basically all the top Power 5 schools. Like they're charging them $100,000 like a month basically just to get these clips from Huddle that they have for all high school kids across the nation. That's just the top Power 5 schools. So that's not counting what they're charging the lower tier schools. Like they're making bank. So they try to say Section 104 is like that, but we haven't done that. Like we actually are not charging like, but we're a business. We do charge for certain things, like certain people, and again, they want to pay us. And it's like, that's how the whole donation thing started. But it's like, Huddle is really getting paid. Like, and it's crazy.
So Huddle charged the schools?
The colleges, yeah.
Oh, colleges, not the high schools.
Not the high, well, I don't know. They probably charging the high schools too.
They charge
the high schools to record, yeah.
Oh, wow.
And that's the thing, like, and this is.
Because that's how you exchange film.
Yeah.
It's no longer
so that's a part of the budget.
It's no longer
we change tapes, yeah.
VHS or CD. No,
we're not doing that no more.
Everything digital.
Right.
I send you an email attachment. Mm-hmm. That's the whole game.
Whole game.
Boom. So you get to break down your film through that.
Yeah.
And they Huddle charges you for that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. See, me just sitting here talking to y'all, man. My mind my brain is like turning. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you learn something new every day.
I'm trying to
business.
figure out how to
and that's the
execute
thing.
stuff.
Like you said, it's a
money,
business,
dog.
and then it's like the politics of this business, and then that's the crazy part. Like that I'm learning from
be on
being
the right
banned.
side.
Yeah, and it's
They're trying
like
to keep us out, man.
and that's the crazy. And I don't understand that either. But it's like we have actual people that are in like positions of power. Like I told you, like earlier, like Uncle Luke, he's a avid fan, big fan of Section 104. Dorothy, she's been on there. Like we had churches, like Luke said, like we were all over. We had a bunch of people, and it's like we did games. All like we didn't just choose. Like we did Miami High, we done Jackson, we done Southridge, Southwest. Like we've done all type of games. We even went to Vegas with Central, did Central Bishop Gorman. We went to Cali with Central, did Central St. John Bosco. Like we did some real big games. Right. And it's like now we start covering the 7-on-7 market, which is still like new to me. And it's like for me, 7-on-7 is cool, but you don't play the game in that. It's like it changes when them trenches get involved. Cause you can't do nothing without the trenches.
Right.
But I think we gonna get back in the day, and if we do, like what they don't want is because they know like for those big games like Central and the West, Central Carol City, like Booker T, Carol City, like now Ice at Matter, they got some big games coming up. Like I want to do some of the West games, and then also we want to know who's the head coach for the West. It's like that's new stuff like that we could kind of cover, because it's like, again, like we were banned from covering like post-and-date schools. So technically we're not even supposed to be post-and-date schools. That's how far the ban went.
Damn.
And it's like like Luke said, like they have to be watching. Like we doing something right if they want to ban
They're
us.
just solely targeting these guys.
Yeah.
So, but you have connects of people that's in the games that can report back to you and tell you what's going on.
Yeah.
And then we just basically talk about it.
Yeah.
And we just flood it.
Or if like we
Flood
see
the
y'all
internet.
clips.
This
Right.
service though, you need.
Yeah.
You need.
We gotta
that-
be there.
Yeah, you need
I
that.
know.
Footage.
It's totally
I know.
different.
Right.
It's totally different.
You need that footage. You
know,
need it.
man, I'm sitting here figuring how can we get them to come back to you? They got to be a way.
They ain't. It's money.
Yeah.
They ain't never coming back to him.
Yeah. And
He ain't gonna be able to film no game this year.
we gonna see. Like I said, they say we might be good. We gonna see. But well no, I'm gonna
here's what
tell you
I
this.
say, right? Here's
We
what
are
I
good
say,
for
right?
Goldman.
Here's what I say, right?
We can film Goldman at any stadium in Dade County. They cleared us for that, which is, they're not part of the Big Seven.
Listen,
So
they can't stop. You mean tell me that they can stop? How many people the stadium hold?
exactly, and a lot of those
Well,
people be
like
going
20,000?
live.
What?
They
How
go
many people?
live, but they're live, not
Not
like
comp-
his
like
live.
his. Okay, okay.
Yeah,
That
yeah.
boy,
Well,
I tell you, that boy live.
Something better than nothing.
That
though,
boy,
right? Know what I'm saying?
that
I mean,
boy
just
should
to-
be like CBS.
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie.
Clear,
Like
steady.
when it started,
Okay.
Follower.
we had the game in Ocala.
Yeah.
So it's like you like switching cameras, like
yeah.
it ain't no all that moving.
It's like you
and
watch
shit.
So it ain't holding like because I be seeing some people be
They have
in
a
the stands
stabilizer.
holding the camera.
Oh, steady,
But see,
clear.
again, like the new
Okay.
Section 104 rule, like it says it on GoFan, no tripods in the stadium, which is crazy.
Okay. So
And
they
I can
made
show
that-
you like there's a rule like it says we can go live, and it's like it's just crazy. This is new signage they put up because of us.
Man, you gotta
like
get
it
a way
says-
around this shit, man.
Miami-Dade County Public Schools wants to
This
remind the
world is a
public that while recording is permissible, any sale of video footage of athletic events is strictly prohibited. We're not selling anything.
Right.
So we can film. That's what you're telling me, but we can't film. Section 104 can't film because we're too big. And they know the general public is going to tune in to Section 104 because the broadcast is
They
just
done
totally
created it,
different.
bro. They done created it.
So basically, when y'all were recording, it's not like they had a drop off in revenue or nothing.
No, and that's the thing.
They wasn't even streaming.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And you know it's
They,
crazy,
they wasn't
Rob?
even thinking about streaming.
Yeah.
It's people at the games that's live on Section, because like we tell people, you could be at the game and be on Section 104. Like you bring your kids, kids, they got to go to the bathroom, they hungry. All right, I got to get up. You think normally you missing the game. All you got to do is tune in our page. You live on Section 104, you still at the game. You take your jit to the bathroom, you go get snacks, and you still watching the game.
Yeah.
And they're in there, they paid their money.
Yeah.
And like we always tell people, come. Like, and then people do come because of the atmosphere. Like I had an old teammate, he lives like in South Dakota now. But he came back just because of my lives, like how it's been going. He's like, man, I had to come back to a game and sit in Section 104. And we tell people, man, come in the section, like, don't be shy. Like, you gonna make it. We're gonna put you on because like one dude, he got in trouble because he buck work and they seen him on Section 104. It's like you never know who watching. Like he said, Luke said everybody's watching. So
Section 104 is that section. Because I did go to a game once with my wife because she a rocket.
yeah. Shout out to Auntie
And
Lisa.
Boo.
and when I went to the game, Melvin was there, Maurice was there.
Yeah,
and
they
he
be
had
in the
drum.
Junkanoo session. Yeah.
Right. So
Yeah.
is that the one? Is
Wait,
that
hold
Section
on, hold on.
104?
You sit
No.
over there?
That's
Well, I did that
You-
one
you
game,
had to.
but we wasn't playing Carol City.
Yeah.
though. And you know what? No, and I went to another game. I took my daughter to a game.
so that
So
section.
that's
No,
two-
that
that's-
ain't sexual.
No,
So
that's
that's not
not Section
104.
104. But
Sit them
what
shit
you
up
talking
top.
about?
Sit them-
Vito be sitting over there.
Right.
Like
Yeah,
that's
that-
Junkanoo
yeah.
Where
section.
Miller don't
Okay.
be
Section
drunk.
104 normally at the top,
the top.
by the
Oh,
press
okay,
box.
okay,
So,
okay.
like,
All
you
right.
know, shout out to Coach Bean. He's the first ever coach to call a game live on Section 104. Then
Okay.
Norland coaches also did it after that. But, it's a lot of things. Like, I learned, like, just as the games go. And for me, like, I'm an HBCU grad. Like, I graduated from North Carolina A&T State University. Like, I studied mass communications, minored in psychology. that's another thing. Like, he didn't take the time to get to know us as young black men. He just wrote us off as young black men and tried to say like we were taking what we're really taking from him, because I've been going live since maybe like 2016 on my page. And then like I finally made it a business in like 2022, which is like, it's not that far along. Like, but Luke said, like we're growing. Like our numbers are going up, but it's like we're like a fairly new business. We're still in the infancy stages.
Well, listen, it's a multi-million-dollar business, man.
It is. It
You
is.
know what I'm saying? You speak it into existence.
It is.
You know what I'm saying?
And-
The power of the tongue, man. It's
and
gonna happen.
Like I said,
know?
we got some. We talked to Nike and something going on with that. Hopefully that works. And we're gonna be doing something with them and make something happen. Like we trying to get back to the community, because that's all it's really about. Like, we all for our people.
Yeah.
And it's like, if we can show them like it's another route outside of ball and you still with ball.
Yeah.
And it's like, you ain't gotta stress like, I ain't make it. And it's like, it's cool. Like, that's not everybody's story. Like,
What it's about, dog.
yeah, it's like, for me, like,
It's
stemming
our
from
time
this
in Miami
whole-
Yeah.
with that content shit.
yeah.
On that, with the whole
Content is
content.
really big right
Yeah.
now. And it's like, again, like I told you earlier, like all of these platforms are paying. So it's like, this another stream, like another revenue stream. And it's like, we should all be having multiple streams of revenue.
Yeah. I'm reading this book now, man. Not to cut you off, I'm reading this book now. It's called Sponsor Magnet.
Yeah.
And it's a book that I found on the internet. And it basically tell you about how to get those sponsors and how to put those, it's basically how to put a pitch deck. It's called a pitch deck. How to put that together. You know what I'm saying? It's real in-depth, and the guy, the author of the book, he actually offers that service.
Okay.
Right? But I'm going through the process now. I'm reading it because I like to understand. You know what I mean? But to the point, it's a lot of money
Yeah.
to be made in this thing, man, and especially in the media company.
Yeah.
And I can tell you now, like in places like Atlanta, Dallas, New York, like these 3 spots right now, they getting busy up there.
Yeah.
In this content
Yeah.
game, right? It's only one other place now, a major city, and that's Dade County.
Yeah, Miami.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And what I'm seeing right now, I'm seeing with your boy, because I see him, like I say, I'm older, but the dude, Lamborghini Law, the one that be posting all the videos
the
from
official Chicken Backwoods,
Yeah,
Big Nate,
yeah,
them boys,
Nate.
shout out to them.
yeah, like, and then you got this other girl.
Yeah, Front Street
Nita.
Nick, he on for Carol City. Shout out to him.
You talking about Fat and Funny or
No, Fat and Funny, I don't think he from Carol City, but yeah, Fat and Funny, I know about
think
him.
Fred Funny from
Yeah, I think he from Cass.
Yeah, I think he might be
another
from our
dude,
town.
another skinny dude. I think he up in Atlanta. I think he from
He
Cass
went to
City too.
Cass. You talking about
Who?
that boy Funny?
Yeah,
Yeah,
that boy
yeah,
Funny,
yeah,
yeah.
yeah, yeah.
Him
He
and
went to
his
City.
brother went to New Orleans, I think, because they jumped on one of our lives. Like, if you go back, I think it was Central and New Orleans live. They was on that live with us. They was like, man, and he shot all behind the scenes. He like, man, this what y'all boy like, cause like y'all really like big. And I was like, dang, you know about us too? He's like, yeah, man, like everybody watch Section 104.
Boy, them boy be way in Atlanta
Yeah.
watching that shit. That's why I say, bro,
Listen.
y'all should be way past the subscribers.
It's a space for it, man.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm sitting here and you talking to me, right? But my mind is just it's like I can see.
Yeah.
Like it's kind of like what Sanat and all them doing with that streaming thing.
Kai,
right?
yeah.
Kai.
Yeah.
But see, the space that they in,
Yeah.
they doing like that's what they doing, right?
Yeah,
But
they
I
doing
don't
some
know
great
of a
numbers.
Sports.
For sports, I feel like,
You know what I'm saying?
I feel like it's us, and like for us, like we also like Cameron and them. It is what it is. I think they got a good sports thing going on. Him and Mace.
But they not.
They don't do
They not
live
streamers,
stream.
though.
Yeah, they ain't streaming.
Yeah.
But for as far as streaming, I think it's us. And it's like, again, like we haven't been in the business that long, but we've come in and like we've done some big numbers. And it's like I want to shout out like 305 Sports, Football Hotbed, Footballville.
Yeah.
They've been doing it like before us, and it's like they inspired us to actually like do it. But it's like they do something totally different. Oh yeah, shout out my brother Fannin Law.
Yeah.
Fannin, he do it too. Like I started off with Fannin, and it's like at first we couldn't figure out how to do the lives on Facebook. So what I would do on my page is I would go live from my personal page and I would tag Fannin. But it would never, like, we couldn't figure out how to go live from the page. And then, like, that's kind of how I started Section 104. But yeah, I feel like we getting really big and we doing numbers, and we're gonna keep growing.
You know what I'm seeing, what I see a lot on the internet too, right? Because I'm on YouTube a lot.
Yeah.
Facebook too, right? But what I see a lot of is events, right? A lot of these podcasters, a lot
They
of
set
these
up events.
content, they do events, right? So I'm sitting here and I'm thinking,
We
right,
did that
it'd be
for a
good
couple of
event.
lives. Like for the Central and West game, we set up an event. Like we knew it was gonna be a tailgate, so I live streamed the tailgate. Like I started on Central side.
You invited all of the other, like 305 Sports and all the other people?
I mean, I try to connect like that, but they be out doing other things, and like also like that's how we get scores and stuff from the other games, like being connected with them. But
Okay.
yeah, like we did. It was basically us. Like we did a live stream of the tailgate for Central and the West. It was a nice event. Like right before the game, then we win the game, live stream the game. The game was packed. It was crazy.
Yeah.
But
So let's switch gears, right?
okay,
Miami Kingpins,
yeah,
right? So I think that's a good look for us, man.
yeah,
know,
yeah.
Not it's not, hold on, let me be clear, right? So it's not that we're trying to glorify that lifestyle, right?
Yeah,
'Cause of
and
course,
they say that.
we had Convertible
Convertible
Bert,
Bert.
and we had Boss Man here.
Yeah.
And
Shout out to Convertible Bert and Boss
Right.
Man. Like all these people stay in the hood, 104.
Right. So, and we talked to them, and the both of them, of course, they on the path of changing the life,
Yeah.
and basically trying to turn the youth away from that, because they're in a position to, whereas a lot of times, like somebody like me, I never been to the chain gang, never been to prison, nothing like that. So for me, if I was to go and try and talk to a young man, you know what I'm saying, he may look at me like, man, get the fuck out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Yes and no, because
but I still talk to him.
Yeah.
I will. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But my point is, the Miami Kingpins, right?
Mm-hmm.
I watched it, and I think we own to something.
I ain't gonna lie. I watched that thing like 3 or 4 times. Like I watched.
What you got out of it?
Honestly, I love it. Like it gave the perspective of Miami in the 80s, early 90s, like how them boys got into the game, like what it did for them, like how they gave back to the community. And it's like it was bigger than them, but even though like they was doing something illegal and wrong, like they still had the forward thinking process of like, man, I got all this money, like let's give back to the community, like we gotta do something right with this.
Yeah.
And it's like they always try to make something right of it. But at the end of the day, like, them people coming.
Yeah, it's illegal.
Yeah, and
You know what I'm
especially like,
saying?
when you fighting the feds and the feds coming, they like most of the
Yeah.
times like they got their case when they coming.
Yeah.
So how? I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah.
I just want to see y'all answer reaction. How can something be illegal, detrimental to the community, benefit the community? How?
So,
If I'm serving my people drugs,
Yeah. Which is harming the community.
how can it benefit the community? I know what you're saying. The money they get from their decisions,
Yeah.
they're putting the money back in the community. Did you see an improvement on 15th Avenue?
No.
So how does it benefit the community?
Yeah, cause like you're right on that. Cause like,
I think everybody just saying,
it don't benefit
you know,
the community.
yeah.
These
be
guys
honest.
they made money. We ain't know no better.
Yeah.
We just seen the glamour, clothes, cars. But
So to answer your question, I'll tell you where it benefits.
hold on. But it's not. I never just understood how people glorify and drug, like,
Yeah.
how can you crash a community, but how can you benefit from the community?
Yeah.
How?
Yeah.
Yeah, you made the money.
Yeah.
What money you put back in the community?
You know what it is? It's the story.
What you bought some groceries to do what?
No,
Okay,
some
the-
they
the
built
build back up
houses.
to
get back out there to buy more drugs. Like,
They was playing Monopoly, real life Monopoly. They built some houses, but I'm gonna tell you, like, to answer your question, where it really benefited was all the sky rises, like
what's Skyrise?
in Miami. Like that's
Where?
where the money went. All the drug
You
money
see Skyrise in this
in
the city?
Brickell.
What?
No,
It
not
ain't in the city.
Not
That's what I'm telling you where it benefited at.
So,
Brickell,
not in the city.
South Beach,
so Bo Dilly,
downtown.
convertible, they
All their
name.
money is in
No,
downtown Brickell.
no, not money.
Yeah.
Their names on those buildings in Brickell?
No, not at all.
So how we benefiting from Brickell?
I'm
What
just
a
saying
Skyrise
that,
is at
that's
in the
where
city?
that's where the money went.
Well, I say this, right? The benefit of it, well, first of all, there is no benefit, right?
Yeah.
Let me just say that because it was something that was illegal.
Yeah.
Let me just say that, right?
I understand survival.
Okay.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
so
But
so
don't say go ahead. My
so
bad.
okay. So it was illegal
Yeah.
what they did, right? It was a survival thing, right? So now full circle is right now full circle is it's a story that's being told. You understand what I'm saying? And that story that's being told is it's pretty much to let people know, and the messaging now is not glorifying the drug that what they did,
Yeah,
right? But
drug
the
dealing.
message now is to let people know, hey, look, this is what we did, and this is the cost.
Yeah.
It cost boss man sat right there in that chair, right?
Yeah.
He went to prison at 24.
He came
He got out at
like
55.
something. Yeah. Crazy. That's
That's-
majority of his life.
That right, and he sat right there and he said that he really messed up his community, selling those drugs,
Yeah.
right? Bert sat right there too, right? Same thing. Bert didn't do as much time, but Bert did 20-something years.
Yeah. Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? That in itself should be a deterrent, in my opinion, right?
I'm not gonna lie. For
you know
me,
what I'm saying? But it's a story.
It's a
yeah,
story.
it's a story.
You know what I'm saying?
and it's
So
a
we gotta
hell
get the
of a
story
story.
out.
Yeah.
And when you look at it, right? Because I looked at something. What shout out to Ted Touche because he helped me get them here.
Yeah.
And he posted something on Slip and Slide Media, and what he posted was he posting for, like I was telling you earlier about writers,
Yeah.
right? So that in itself is going to create jobs, right? Meaning that they're going to start eventually. They're going to start shooting.
They're gonna create a series.
Yeah, create a series and stuff like that on 15th Avenue, and go back to telling those stories.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? So it's definitely going to create work. It's definitely going to create jobs here.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You understand what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
now when they was doing it, totally detrimental
Yeah.
to society.
I'm like,
I
know what I'm
and
saying?
they didn't see it at the time.
they did.
No, they didn't. They were
just,
young.
They just right. We
They was
just
young.
living the life.
They was young.
They making the money. Survival. I understand survival, but now we know
Yeah,
better.
we older now,
Don't
yeah.
say, they pull back. How they pull back in the
What they trying to do it now?
improvements you
Yeah.
seen on 15th Avenue?
Yeah. Yeah.
15th Avenue still
Yeah.
15th Avenue.
Yeah.
And that's
Convertible
well,
word ain't
well,
18.
15,
Hold on,
well,
hold on.
hold on. 15 Avenue have changed though.
Yeah.
Now,
Because they
because of
gentrification.
who?
Gentrification.
gentrification, yeah.
It wasn't the buildings. Convertible building.
No.
Bo Dilly.
No.
Who the other dude was?
Boss
on
man.
there?
Boss man.
They ain't put no buildings over there.
Turnpike Ike.
yeah.
15th
But you
Avenue
know-
has changed because of the government.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They
Yeah,
had the
and
money. But they
gentrification.
wasn't thinking like that. They just living the life.
Yeah.
They had the money to build and house.
Yeah.
And that.
Yeah, but they wouldn't allow they would not have let them do it though.
Yeah. You seen the documentary
Think
on
about it.
Liberty Square, how they blew the people out.
No, not.
I'm talking about back
no,
then.
Right, not high rises and
Yeah.
all that. No, I agree with you 100%.
And Ike owned the construction company.
Yeah, he
From
was
my
building
understanding,
houses
right?
and stuff and
So,
buildings. Yeah.
I mean,
But for me, honestly, like growing up, like we learned about them, like we knew about them, like coming up in Miami, like. But like for me, like my like big bros and like OGs is like Gene, like Vito, like we looked up to him, like he was out here, like Vito always had ladies, like he was cool, like everybody messed with Vito. His face was clean in every hood, like that's what we inspired to be. And it's like we still knew all the other Miami legends, but it's like he out here, he free. And he's showing us it's another way you could be out here doing it. You ain't gotta get that way. You still can get money.
Right.
You still can live that life. You still can get the women. And it's like we took that. And it's like we went to school with it. Like that's what our teachings was. It's like, that's what I grew up on. And it's like, again, like we still had like the dope boys, but it's like we knew with dad, it's like we always be looking over our shoulders. And for us, like we love women. So it's like we ain't trying to be looking over our shoulder. We trying to be free out here. Like if we over here, we over here. Like we ain't trying to be looking over. We gotta be gun with us all the time. Like we had guns back then. Like I say, like it's crazy. Like they be having these school shootings. It's like, man, I went to school with guns. I'm pretty sure you went to school with guns. Like it was a lot of gambling going on. It was a lot of stuff going on in these schools, and like a lot of parents really don't know. And they know after the fact, but it's like, man, it was no school shootings. I never had a school shooting at Central, and I've been around plenty guns at Central. And it's never been a school shooting. And it's been bullying and all type of stuff going on out there, but it's never been a school shooting.
Yeah, but it was during those times. It was more fighting.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying.
And that's the thing. Like we would fight.
Yeah, and that's what kind of I would say that kind of separate Dade County. You know what I'm saying? Because you had to know how to.
You had to fight.
You
had to fight at some point in your life.
So
yeah.
So, but to the back to the with the helping in the community stuff like that, right? Back in the day, the Cubans, they didn't really fuck with them.
Yeah.
Because they actually it's a lot of drug money.
Yeah.
That built like even Brickell.
Yeah, that's what I said.
And it was something that Bert said. Because me and Bert, we was actually sitting here talking before we got on camera, and somebody sent me something about they're now calling Miami Wall Street South.
Wow.
Yeah, I got the video. I'll show it to you. Yeah, it's a lot of money in Miami.
It's been that way though. I mean, it's a melting pot down here.
Yeah.
Like we have so many different like backgrounds. Like
I'm
it's
talking
so
about
many
the
ways.
financial money. I'm talking about like Wall Street.
Yeah.
Trading.
Because now
That
with
type
Bitcoin, like Bitcoin's the new thing, and it's like you gotta get in where you fit in. Like you gotta learn it. But
Never understood Bitcoin.
yeah, you can make some real money. Some real
Bitcoin.
I never. Everybody that has approached me for Bitcoin, I be like, "What the money? I need to see money because
you can cash it out.
It's a digital currency.
I need to see cash money. All that shit you talking about. Man, I got this on this.
But see, it's kind of like the stocks. Yeah, you got to see that.
I got this.
Well, I'm like you when it comes to that Bitcoin.
I got to see it
because
let me see me so.
because like the difference is like with the paper assets, right?
Yeah.
Like trading and stuff like that.
The U.S. dollar is about to be obsolete. So
I got to see the money. Let me see the money.
Well, I really don't know how that Bitcoin thing works. The only thing I know about it, or I think is Bitcoin. What's the difference between Bitcoin and cryptocurrency? I don't know.
It's pretty much the same. But it's
not regulated by the FEC.
That's the only thing. But they're like stocks basically. So it's like you buy low, and it's like when the things hit, like you see a turnover, you could cash out, and you can see that money. Or you could reinvest into it or reinvest into the new thing. But again, it's like stocks. But
yeah,
like
I don't understand it, man. I try to.
That's why they trying to they trying to switch us over to digital. Like again, we're gonna have to adapt to this.
Yeah.
Like the older we get, we're going to keep adapting. There's gonna be new things. Like, but this is the new thing. They trying to make money digital.
Well, no, they're not. We already adapted to it.
Yeah.
They already got us on it because I mean, how many people really carry cash?
Yeah, you got Apple Pay, Cash App, Zelle,
tap.
Yeah, PayPal, like all that stuff,
So,
man.
It's already there.
Yeah.
I mean, you see these rappers online and all that shit, showing all this, putting money to their ears and all that type of shit, having walls of cash.
From our generation, we never did that because that was the quickest way you get robbed. Like, that's what we grew up around robbers. Like, so he's like, man, you don't do stuff like that. Like, you play it low key. But
okay.
But yeah, like honestly,
Well, I mean, to wrap it up, because I know how long we've been going.
About 3 hours.
3 hours.
Really? I mean, it's been a good
So
conversation.
what we
We've
looking
been
like?
going.
What we looking like on the live, man?
Shout
We
out
got
to all the
130
people that's
people
tuned in. But no, that like once you
how
end
many
it, your
people
views gonna like the view count change.
The view count.
The view count, and it's like
No comments. No comments yet. Okay. All right,
and
well,
like Vito got some of the behind the scenes of that the other day because he was like working the camera for us.
Why they wasn't
Yeah.
getting as many people looking on their Facebook page, but on the other platform, people looking
Yeah.
count towards their Facebook though. Should count towards both, right?
Yeah. And then that's the thing. Like I
Okay.
told him, like once we ended it, I showed him the views. Like the view count, it was different from what was on the live he was seeing.
yeah.
So I was like, yeah, like the streaming number, like it's crazy, but like you got to stay in front of the people.
Yeah.
And as far as us, like with our content, like Luke said, we're everywhere, and it's like we're
Optimus games every day.
exactly
Yeah.
we're
Yeah.
everywhere.
Yeah.
So it's like
So
Monday we're doing Liberty City and Miami Shores. We're going live for that. Y'all can check that out on YouTube.
See up, he just praise them people. Why you going to that game?
I mean, I honestly Shores the Super Bowl champions in Extreme, but it's like
views.
yeah. And then again, like I said, we sure love everybody.
But I'm there.
And then we find hidden gems too, Vito. That's the
Yeah.
crazy part.
Yeah,
Like
the kids that's that.
Yeah.
It
What?
might be a Jew kid get rid of the shit out that boy.
what?
We don't know though.
But it's like St. Thomas quarterback that just graduated. He came from Miami Shores Spartan. And it's like, honestly, I didn't know it was an extreme league. Because, you know, we
they
came up
extreme.
Pop Warner,
Yeah, they scream.
YFL. Like, those were the leagues. Like, Pop Warner was top dog, and YFL was like right there. But
ain't shit no more.
no more. It's not. And it's like most of the teams, like, it's a new league, Florida Elite. You got the FYFL, which is Flow Rider League. Then you got AYFL.
Yeah.
Like at the AYFL, man, they game like I love their atmospheres. Like they Super Bowl games, you can check it out on our page.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
yeah.
The boys club came back to the boys.
Yeah,
club.
they back to the Falcons now.
Back
So
to the
yeah, man, y'all come back to the boys club, man. Y'all help the Falcons be great again. You know, my boy Vito played for he played for the boys club.
Luke did too.
Luke, you played for the boys club. I ain't gonna lie, I never played for the boys club. Y'all don't laugh at home. I played for New Birth. But you know, see what I'm saying? See, I hate y'all not to laugh.
I heard
See what I'm
when New
saying?
Bird first had
See what I'm
their
saying?
team.
But I started at Central.
Oh, Victor
I
Curry.
started at Central.
What you play? Wide receiver?
I played some of
DB?
everything. I
Okay.
played running back, fullback. I played receiver. I played DB. I played linebacker. I played some of everything except quarterback. I played O line.
Newburgh, they start the game at halftime.
Yeah, see what I'm saying?
You, Keith Brown, God was there.
Yeah,
Franklin
yeah.
On the team.
That's how I first found out about you, Keith Brown. Like I found out about Vito. Like I said, we grew up on Vito. That's our OG. And it's like Bob played out there. Bob had the white cleats.
Bob
You know,
was
Bob.
touchdown scoring machine, boy.
What? My dog used to be getting off. Gordon played there. My partner
Bob
Gordon played.
Scrap up.
Yep. Come on, nah, Bob. Nah, you sleep.
Ball arrow?
Nah, Bob was like that, man. You sleep.
I would have
Bob was like
I
that.
would
Tell
have
you
knocked
like
him
that, man.
back, cool.
You wouldn't have got my dog. Bob was like that. Bob was running back then too.
Oh, talking little
Yeah, Robert. Yeah.
Oh,
we call Robert
oh.
Bob.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
okay.
That's my
okay.
guy.
All right, all right.
He's a part of Section 104. That's my brother, man.
Oh, okay, okay. All
You,
right.
I'm
Luke, I didn't
I'm
know
trying
that.
to tell you.
Like that
I'm trying to tell you.
I was like
and
that.
listen,
You played with Lil Tim now.
I don't give a damn.
we
who he
came
played
up
with.
under this man. Like we used to be hitting. Like I'm talking about every
You
day.
think I wasn't hitting? You think
Listen,
we wasn't hitting?
You would have to catch ball.
So you played the. Hold on, you didn't play at the boys club, right?
No, like I said,
Okay,
I played
so
at
you
number.
weren't coached by
Matter of fact,
you weren't coached by
ask
Big
his dad.
Robert though.
Ball, yeah.
No, okay,
It's
okay.
that. But listen,
Ask his
man,
dad.
listen. His old boy, listen. I got
Ask
some
his
story.
daddy.
Big Bob,
Ask his
man,
dad.
he used
Big
to.
Robert.
Man,
Yeah,
listen. He used to coach Bob so hard. And it's like, I used to watch that. It's like, man, like me and Bob was like out of the hood, like the only ones who like really had our old boys still with us. So they was the old boys of the hood. So it's like, man, he would coach Bob so hard. He's like, man, y'all want to play baseball? I'm like, no, not how you coaching them. Like, man, like he would not let.
Luke the same way, go Luke.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Ask Coach RJ.
He would
That's what I'm
not
saying.
let up.
Go to Coach
And it's like,
RJ.
man,
He gonna
listen,
tell you,
man.
boy.
But
We
he
need
was
to bring
teaching.
him on too.
He was
That
teaching.
boy-
Yeah, you got to. You got to.
Hey,
Listen,
that
he
boy-
was
him
teaching
on.
Bob good stuff. Cause
That
like,
boy,
listen,
hey,
he
play,
had
you
Bob
hear me?
ahead of all
Yeah,
the
I think-
kids.
yeah.
And this is what I'm trying to tell you, Luke.
That boy
If
ain't
he was
playing.
your coach, you gotta know how he was coaching his son.
He coached Luke.
That's what I'm saying. So you gotta know how he was coaching his son.
I
He
already
wasn't
know.
playing the radio
He
with Bob.
wasn't playing, bro.
Listen.
He wasn't playing with me. So like
Exactly.
Chuck said, I can only imagine.
Exactly.
Bro, that boy ain't play no joke.
He was like that.
Listen.
And he was strong. and athletic.
Listen.
Let me tell you something. You be out there, like, you know, some kids get the
You go to checking out
practice
playing.
early.
Yeah, no.
Practice start, everybody know practice from 6 to 8 at the club. 6 to 8 like clockwork.
Yeah.
Boy, you out there.
You better not see him.
5:30.
You practicing. We running through drills.
When Coach RJ get out that car,
We running through
all
drills.
that you out there playing, throw up tackle.
We running through drills. And I
What?
see you.
Everybody putting that gear on. Boy,
What?
you in the single
You
file
ain't
line.
ducking no wreck. I see you. Let's go.
That
It's
boy
work
ain't
time.
play. He gonna come. Them shoestring gonna be tied.
The other opposite
other
way. The opposite way.
Coming this way up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That boy
That's
ain't
his
played-
swag though.
Coach, that boy ain't played no games.
I'm talking about he ain't play the radio.
Coach
Gonna
James.
be out.
Yeah.
They cut the lights
And
off.
listen.
Boy, Yaz and Penalty. Boy, he gonna be out there with you.
One day,
Yeah.
I ran around a boys club about 50 times.
See
boy
what I'm
ain't
saying?
Bumper now.
That boy ain't
And
played
back then, that's when like it really like was community based. Like out there, the boys come. My
your
sister,
mama-
my
your mama
sister
gonna
cheered
sit in
out
the
there.
car and cheer till
Like,
Coach RJ get done with
exactly.
your ass.
And it's like it's a real. It was
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
family.
Yeah.
And it's like man, they had food going to food. Like it wasn't food trucks. Like they was really cooking in the building.
cooking.
Yeah.
Like
That's the best chicken wings I've had in my life.
you had,
believe
exactly.
that.
So I'm saying, and like you smell the
Chicken
aroma
and
as soon as
fry.
you get on the park, and it's like, man, you had the music going. Like it's happy hour vibes at a park. Like it's drink out there, it's smoke out there, and it's like kids are introduced
what?
to weed, or like you smell it. It's in the air.
You better
But-
not bring your ass over there though.
What? Because
Hey,
that's
you know
grown
what?
folk business
That's what separate Dade County, man.
from everywhere else.
From everybody
Yeah.
else, man.
Yeah.
It started from that park, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then like how y'all like the coaching, man.
Yeah, it's
You know
different.
what I'm saying?
It's different.
Like it's early.
And like Luke said, like he said, like the same thing with like this whole Teddy situation is like, man, you dealing with these kids day in and day out. Like
That's the
from the
part that he cut
optimist,
from,
the
though.
youth level. They gonna look out
same
for their
thing. It's
jet,
just
like
a
man.
different era.
Like, so
I
you
know.
trying to tell me
Same
after the
thing,
game I can't buy my jet nothing from the concession stand
cheeseburger, right.
because that's an impermissible
Right, right.
benefit?
That's a-
Like,
that's a technicality.
Yeah.
Game over, the kid that did good, the kid made a good block.
What happened? Hey, they.
I don't give a
Yeah,
damn.
you got
Here
broke
you go.
off. You when you
If
got
it-
that dap
if
and
it
you
was
felt
a-
that extra on thump, that mean it was something on the other end of that.
Even if it was the scrub, amen.
Yeah.
Yeah. Play, Coach, I'm hungry. But I got my boy.
Yeah.
That's my kid.
Yeah.
I'm gonna make sure he eat.
What's the problem with that?
Rule, power, bro.
Man.
They,
Same thing
they,
with taxes, baby. You gotta report
they,
everything.
yeah, they
Yeah.
didn't want to get in
That's-
control.
But see, that's a whole
Crazy.
nother thing. Why are we paying taxes? But
It
I mean, if we
just-
get on that.
no,
See what I'm saying? I'm just saying.
I ain't gonna look at subject with this
Hey, you
dude
know
right here.
what? I agree with you on that.
We was just talking.
I don't want to pay taxes.
Hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah. Yeah, man. Hey. All right, man.
the gate, tell them they coming through with a piece of.
Okay, when they'll call me.
No,
They
they
gon-
don't know that. I couldn't send a message to the driver,
You could? Okay.
so I couldn't send it to him. So
Okay,
tell
I'll
the gate
call
somebody coming through.
All right. Hold on.
Papa John.
Well,
Yeah, man. But anyway. We still live, right?
shout out to
Give
all
me,
the people on the live.
So just tell everybody where they can reach y'all at, man.
So you can reach me, Section 104 Chuck Dog. That's my personal IG. Chuck Simmons on Facebook. I got a link to the main page, which is Section 104. Like, I should be working my page because again, you get paid through everything, and I am getting paid. So on Facebook. So if y'all like the content I'm sharing, you can send stars on Facebook. You could donate to Section 104 if you want. Donate Section 104 on Cash App. Or you can send super gifts on YouTube or gifts on Instagram. We're on Instagram, YouTube, Section 104. You should see the logo. As soon as you search it, we're actually one of the top searches, so we're not shadow banned, which is good. Yeah. So as soon as you put in Section, you'll probably just see the 104 fill out.
Pop up. Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, basic Section 104, ELE. Everybody love everybody.
Same thing. Instagram, Facebook, the portal, 305. It'll pretty much pop up.
Yeah.
My personal page is my personal page.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I be working on my material on my personal page. I'm like a light comedian, so
Okay.
check me out because I be having some funny posts, man.
Okay. Nah, hey, you be having some real funny posts.
Yeah, man.
I be looking at some of that stuff with Gaddy be posting.
Man,
too,
Gaddy funny too. And
my God.
And like I
Gaddy
say,
so
you
funny,
gotta
boy.
react and comment, and like I try to make sure like I
got to start doing that.
at
too.
least react or send a comment because that actually helps to the page. Like it's engagement. So the more
okay.
engagement that's going on, the more that helps with you making money.
Yeah, I'm gonna
So-
start engaging.
Yeah, you gotta engage, you gotta react, you gotta share, you gotta like, you gotta repost, you gotta comment. Like people at home, comment. Like, don't be afraid. Like y'all, like trolls do it. Like you ain't gotta be a troll about it, but comment. Let us know how you feel about the content we putting out, like the video you watching. Like we're gonna respond to you, and like that keeps the engagement going. And when you join our membership, like you can join in on lives or podcasts like this. You could be on the live with us, commenting, and dropping your opinion as well.
Yeah.
I actually this is a nice setup, man. I appreciate you for having me. Like,
Man, listen, man.
if we could, man, we can set something up and do something more. Like,
Hey, listen, man. I'm serious about that. The thing what I said about us older guys connecting with with
Younger,
You know
yeah.
what I'm saying? So
we got to bridge that gap.
Cause that's very, 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 very important, man.
Yeah.
Because
Need to save that.
because it's
Let's save it.
it's
Let's save it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
No, I know we just touching on it now, but
Yeah.
that can be a whole nother like you
Another
said,
topic.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah. No. I'm not gonna go too much into that. But I'm just saying, you know what I mean? That mean a lot to me.
Yeah.
You understand what I'm saying? But as for me, this Chief Hall podcast, and I'm gonna do what the name Russell Simmons always do. Thank you. Good night.
Todd, Chief Hall Podcast.
For sure. Much love.
Yeah.
That was good.
Yeah, it was.
That was good, man. Good dialogue.
Yeah. Good dialogue. You should do that.
Man, we got so much content. We got so much content out there, boy.